Switch in the Matrix. A swing. I like swings. When's the last time you got on a swing?
A while.
Yeah, dude, it's fun. I have one in my backyard. I'm afraid it's going to break them.
Well, I was about to say, just go get some new chains at Home Depot and a tire and see what we can drill some whole shit in it.
Well, you know what? I mean, you look at it, and it's never budged. So I feel like I can still swing on it. It's in the backyard there. It came with the house.
I'll get a message going, Ray, it budged.
All right, that's all.
I try not to.
Really? Because you talk. Well, now you're talking about it. Also, you put it on Facebook all the time just to piss people off.
Yeah.
Which is listen. Now that I know you as well as I do, it's funny to me because I see people like making a terrible mistake.
You're just like,
yeah. Like people just making the terrible mistake of getting into an argument with you. Like
I know.
I say all the time. It's like trying to argue that you try to argue the sky isn't blue, and someone's like, it's right there. It's fucking blue. They're pulling their hair out.
It's turquoise.
Nope.
It's
like,
turquoise.
Yeah.
Outside of the knockdown in the third, I had Francis Ngannou winning on points by multiple rounds, 2, 3, maybe even 4 rounds. How on earth do you score this fight for Tyson Fury?
You knew there was no way, dude. You knew there was. Sorry, before I get to it, sorry, I was just gonna say you knew there was no way the judges were gonna give
Yeah.
It was never gonna happen, no matter what Francis did. He was not gonna get 2 out of 3 judges on this card. It's too bad for boxing if he loses. I've never ever seen a fight where I saw it. I'm like, that didn't happen though. That didn't happen. Like I honestly saw. Still to this day, I don't believe that happened.
No, not at all. I do not. I don't get it. I don't understand what the hell. Like, okay,
it's gone full WWE, man. There's not like, no, dude. That wasn't real. That didn't actually happen. No. Pro Plata, where black people and white people talk nonsense.
And we're live, episode 290. We are here. We're going to be talking UFC Vegas later in the show. Rose Namajunas and Tim's Bay are going to be fighting it out. Amanda Ribas.
I'm cooling on her, man.
Cooling on her? Okay.
I've said that before. I've said that multiple times before. You just don't listen.
I know, but I've always thought she was the before anybody else. I know we've had some side chicks off in the distance, man, but like I thought Amanda was like bottom bitch.
No,
top
there's
bitch, whatever that is.
There's just a whole list, and they're all listen because none of them will ever happen. They're all just even.
They're all AI porn to you. They're just
yes. Mackenzie Dern, enter.
Mackenzie Dern, I could see you being like doing fantasy AI porn where it's like a Minotaur and Ronda Rousey, and boom.
They you definitely can do that. I told you there's like a furry one that I do not click on.
You shouldn't. I would
Stay
judge you
clear
even if you
from
did it
that.
on accident. I'd be like, was it an accident? Are you becoming a Pirates fan? Are you pulling for Andrew McCutcheon every single con? I hope you are. You okay?
Yeah.
What's
more
wrong?
or less?
What's wrong, baby? Are you okay?
Nothing bad. It's like, just
it's
kind of like a headache.
You can get it out. I get
here
it. I had
right here.
I had a headache earlier. I had a fucking migraine going earlier until about 1, and then it finally subsided after I realized, I could smoke a bowl after work. Okay, cool. We'll get it. And also the paying of my reinstatement fee.
Was that today? That's good.
Yeah, I did all that today. Spent $478.
When do you get it back?
It says up to the 23rd or through the 23rd.
Okay.
So I don't know if I can get my license back on the 23rd, which is Saturday, and I don't work. So I'll probably go and see if I can. But
Do you have to get a new one? I don't remember.
I don't either. I'm going through this completely fucking blind, bro. Like,
yeah, I don't remember what I did.
It's getting. When I walked into that BMV today. By the way, today if if you went to a BMV, you found my frustration as I walked
DMV?
into
You say BMV?
BMV. Yes,
What's Beast to be in?
Bureau of Motor Vehicle.
It's Department of Motor Vehicles, right? It's DMV.
Well, up here it's Bureau of Motor Vehicle, BMV.
I've never heard BMV. I believe you, but I never heard it.
Yeah, it's. I walked into it. It had a huge sign that said BMV on it. I don't know when they changed it from DMV. I know that like Colorado has a DMV. I know that like New York, I think, has DMV.
I've never heard BMV before.
Well, it definitely is a new thing. Like it's when we were like driving. I think after we started driving. I think is when they changed it. Really.
I've never heard anyone not call it the DMV. So.
Well, I live up here, so I see.
So
DMV
you were wrong. I was right. Moving on.
I mean, it's syllable on the.
And they're wrong
it's
too.
more of a
They are
regional
also
thing.
wrong. They are also
yeah.
wrong.
I know. The whole state of Ohio is just wrong, especially Northeast Ohio at this point, because I don't think it's fucking natural to have snow when it's blue skies and a fucking sun above us shining down its wonderful vitamin D rays. This is fucked up, dude. Fucked.
It's not new though.
up.
It's not new. The best is when we'll have 80-degree days and a 20-degree day and back-to-back days.
Oh, no, I know. It'll hail in fucking June here. Nothing is natural here, Tim. I guarantee you we are all HARP fucking weather control victims and we don't know it yet. Telling you, Tim.
Did I tell you what?
I got to move.
When I went to that concert in Pittsburgh, my Uber driver, he's like, "Man, it's 70 degrees in February." He's like, I never thought I would, but maybe I'm going to start believing in global warming. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I have lots of things to say to that. But I'm like, no, not worth it. I'm like, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
That's it. I wasn't going to get into that conversation. Just now,
you
bro.
never want to do
Just
that.
now.
He was being sarcastic. I mean, nobody from Pittsburgh believes in global warming. Even I'll admit that.
He looks like
and I love
he
the
looks like he
sports
didn't
teams.
believe in. Yeah, he looks like he didn't believe in global warming.
Most of Ohio doesn't believe in global warming. I'm actually kind of one of those people, but like, I don't think it's as catastrophic as it is. Like, I don't think it's like no, it gets hot, whatever.
All right, we'll just put that in the list of things I don't want to talk about on the show. Global warming. Next,
number 7,502.
Right, there's a giant scroll of no-nos.
You're like, have you ever seen the Chris Jericho fucking list of 1,001 holds?
No.
He goes out on WC. Dude, it's in my opinion, this is one of the most awesome things Jericho ever did in wrestling. He came out because he was in a feud with a guy named Dean Malenko, who was the man of 1,000 holds, right?
Okay.
And he goes, you know what, Dean Malenko, I'm the man of 1,005. All right. And he brings out printer paper and like hitting the mat of the ring, right? And he's just like, hold number 1, the Saskatchewan nerve hold. And he just gets down. I think like 4 or 5 of them were just arm drag, and then like every once in a while he'd be like arm bar. It was one of the funnier moments of Chris Jericho I've ever seen, and I love the fact that he did that, man. I
just moved my neck and the top of my head hurt, so I may be dying. Where's Paul?
Take some Advil. I don't know. Probably still at work. Or sleeping, whatever. I slept for 14 hours yesterday. Pulled a
Speaking
Tim
of,
Yanko.
I went to the Hall of Fame Pro Football Hall of Fame yesterday.
Yeah, how was that? It wasn't your first time, was it?
Well, it's the first time I've been there since I was like 17. So,
okay.
I mean, they like we've done it since then. It's bigger than it was. And we're talking to a lady who works there, and they're going to start renovation soon. I know they just approved it, multi-million-dollar renovation, so they're going to do that. I mean, because like the Baseball Hall of Fame, they have tons of shit in storage they don't have room for. So, like, it's not They got more cool shit. They just don't have any room for it on the floor. So
Get
they're
on
expanding
there,
it.
bro.
So actually, the Baseball Hall of Fame does like a warehouse tour. You can like go in the back and look at the shit they don't put on display.
That would be so. Oh,
Yeah.
wear the white gloves for it. And be, this is Ty Cobb's clan hood.
Dude, might be back there somewhere. Keep it in the safe. Don't open the safe. What's in the safe? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what's in the safe.
Some say it can never be opened.
But there's just a bunch of like old retired dudes walking around like, hey man, you want to see something cool? I'm like, I do. Did
I'd
you
love
know
to go to
this? I'm like,
baseball.
no, but that's cool. Hey man, want to see this replica of Charles Woodson's Hall of Fame ring? I'm like, yes, I do.
I didn't have that actually when I went. This was like 2017.
I don't know.
Brady was still with the Patriots at the time, so it was like towards the end of that little run.
Kind of wish we went on the tour.
Tour would have been fun. We just
The
walked
tour's
around
like
and kind of
tour's like early. They do one a day, and it's like in the morning, or like 10:30 or something. Yeah. But I got some good pictures. I did get a picture of O.J. Simpson's bust.
You did?
Yeah.
Nice. What was
I
your
send it
motion?
to you.
Were you doing any slashing or stabbing motions? I hope you.
What?
were.
No, I didn't do a selfie because there's people looking, so I didn't want to do a selfie. I don't want
Oh.
to be that guy.
Yeah. When people are looking, but if you get like a moment to yourself, that would have been the perfect one to take. Just like no OJ, and it's just your hands over.
Shoot, did I take it?
Where my memorabilia? Hello, Twitter world.
Shoot, maybe I remember clicking it. Sometimes my camera does that, man. I'll click something and then it doesn't. Shit, I don't see my picture of OJ.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I got a picture of those. I got a picture of Peyton Manning. His giant forehead.
Oh my god, that bust is fucking great.
That's
I've seen
that's
that
why
bust.
that's why I took it, because I'm like, man, his forehead is giant.
Yes, it is.
Dude, did my phone just automatically delete OJ Simpson? It did. My phone's so woke that it automatically deleted OJ Simpson.
Oh well, no, it's more racist at that point. Like,
Well, I have
we'll
other
just show you for getting off.
See, here's Jim Brown. I have Jim Brown. Here's Joe Thomas. They moved all the Browns busts into the hallway. Dude, did I really not? That's crazy. I remember taking it.
It's still like a quiet white room, right? Where like it's like black.
It's dark.
But they've got like the things underneath.
It's dark, but there's lights underneath the bus.
Yeah.
You actually can't tell that the older ones, the real old ones, are like getting green.
Really?
Because of the kind of bronze they used in the past, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't tell until I went into the hallway, because they had the Browns ones in the hallway, and Otto Graham's was there, and his whole forehead's like green.
I was gonna say Jim Brown.
You can't tell in the dark room. No, he looks great. He looks great. But like Otto Graham, which is probably he might have been one of the first classes. So yeah, I'm assuming that the whole first few classes are probably like that. If you could see them, I should have went in and shined light on them, because I couldn't tell in the dark room. But in the light, yeah, they're green. I had questions. I should have asked the guy, because who does them? I'm surprised. I'm sure it's not the same person every year. You know,
I don't know.
And do they do it? I'm assuming they do it with computers now, right? I mean, someone might actually make it,
Like
but
a
I'm sure
3D
that
printed kind of thing.
Well, I'm sure that their computers are involved. They may do it by
Probably.
hand. I should have asked all those questions. There was a guy in there. I don't know why I didn't ask. It's like they're all like 70-year-old dudes who are obviously just retired and like, I'm going to work at the Hall of Fame. That sounds fun.
I remember Turkey Joe when he dropped, or I was at Municipal Stadium when Turkey Jones dropped, Terry Bradshaw on his head, which I'm surprised is not a statue, by the way. That is one picture I'm expecting to be a statue outside of.
So I'm worried this is going to be a problem still. But when I walked in, I swiped my card to buy a ticket. It said it was declined. I'm like, why is it shouldn't be declined? That's embarrassing, dude. I'm in a line, right? I'm just like, try again. She said it says it's declined. So Alan had to get him. I had to Venmo him.
The
But
card worked?
I look later, and for whatever reason, I got another fucking fraud alert. Like, my bank's like, museums are educational. No, not this guy.
This
I'm
is
not gonna learn things. Like, how come of all the things? I'm like, I live around. I drive past it all the time. I spend money in Canton a bunch. So why is it weird? Why and then automatically? Nope, not you. And
Well,
I never got an email from him. I never got a text, which usually I'm supposed to get a text when that happens, asking if it was me, because now I'm afraid my card might be off. I don't know because I haven't tried it yet. So I might have a whole thing tomorrow when I'm trying to buy something and I feel like a dick because my card doesn't work. So
yeah, I don't know, dude. I do not know.
It does that a lot. I did that a few times, and a couple different times at a store. Once when I had groceries at Walmart, that fucking sucked.
Yeah, I bet that would.
My bank is in Walmart, but they weren't open. And then
that's a fucking
once at
red
CVS,
flag, dude.
Once at CVS, and the person at the fucking cashier said, "You must not have enough money on your card." Dude, I about slapped the dude. Which is not, it was not the case. I'm like, with people online, he said that to me. When there's people around, I'm like, dude, that's not the case.
You want to see the fucking app, douchebag?
Dude, I had money in my account then, man.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That motherfucker would do that?
I can't believe you said that. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, that was embarrassing.
Dude,
it's always embarrassing.
Campbell's soup in his face.
And it's never, like, I mean, like I said to Alan, like, dude, there's fucking money in this. I sent him the screenshot of my bank statement. I mean, when it said that it was declined. I didn't get it till later. I didn't get it till hours later. I'm supposed to get a fucking text.
You need a new bank, bro.
I must. They've been fine usually, but this is the fucking problem. This. And I'll have to call and talk to someone on the other side of the world to make sure that my card's working. Although my app, my bank app says it's working just fine.
How am I supposed to understand them?
The evidence is really piling up, Ray.
They don't. They don't speak Indian.
Hindu or one of those. I watched a really good documentary about that part of the world called "To Kill a Tiger." It's about this this family who a 13-year-old girl was raped in a small village, and like the father was like, "That's not okay. That's not okay. We're gonna get this prosecuted to the full extent of the law." And the whole village is like, "Dude, what are you doing?" You're like, "Dude, why doesn't she just marry him?" Well, number one, there was 3 of them. It's like, well, just say it was just one of them, and the other 2 are innocent, and they get married. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, I understand it's a different culture, different side of the world, but even people in India were like, dude, these people are backwater wackos. So basically, people for the bigger cities were coming in, and they ended up, because it's rare for those villages for the dad to be like, this is not okay. So they filmed it, and then they got lawyers and stuff, and actually it happened like 6 years ago. They just released the movie this year because they didn't know if they should or not, because the girl was 13 at the time, but they did now. I mean, they don't show anything, but it's just her interviews and stuff, right? You just feel so terrible the whole time. So terrible for her, and you terrible for the people in the village being like, well, she's never going to get married. I'm like, these people are, what the fuck? I think she moved. I mean, I understand that's, the culture, but it's not the whole country, obviously, right? So because there's people fighting for, and they, even though people tried really hard, death threats to the father constantly for them to drop the case. Yeah. But all 3 of those guys, they were young guys, but they all got 25 years.
Sounds like that fucking thing in Arizona that I was hearing about, like the gang of like teens that were like beating up fucking people and like killed people.
Were they Clockwork Orange?
Yeah, kinda. From what the description was, Tim Dillon actually kind of brought up that this cannot stand, and they actually started prosecuting because like apparently family members owned a gym, but they were like connected to people, and
so they were just letting these kids beat the hell out of strangers. Is that what was happening?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, it happens all the time, but like it's a roving gang that was doing this, like 5 or 6 kids.
If I was assaulted or some crime against me in any way, and then I go to the police like you're supposed to do, and then I find out they're just pulling a, well, their family's connected, boys will be boys thing, and I was wronged, that's not okay.
No.
Not okay, dude.
No.
I can see that happening in this fucking town, too. I love this town,
Yeah,
so everyone
it's,
knows, running for city council.
All right, well, make Tuscarora or make we need to make New Philly better again.
No longer will New Philadelphia be the straight-to-DVD sequel of Philadelphia.
Shoot.
No longer will it be the Simba's pride of cities.
If you made that speech,
I would.
I would
Be a video.
I want that. Yeah, I was about to say, I want that on video, and you just holding it like watching your hands. You do it normally, but just like watching your hands shake, you would kind of look like you were being held for ransom instead of running for office.
I say this of sound mind. Yeah.
I mean this when I say.
It's going to be one of me driving a four-wheeler with an AR-15, just fucking with a cowboy hat on, fucking just
shaky, like string light above your head with a single bulb.
Sure.
It's just, but I do like that the straight to DVD version of Philadelphia. You would believe it or not get a constituency with a speech that opened like that. You would immediately like jump in the polls at least 5%. I think, and that would be amazing. You're on a treadmill just to look strong.
Dude, I told Matt Onesti that. He's like, dude, I will be your campaign manager.
Oh, dude, I'll work on that campaign. I'll do I'll do like post social media for you. Tim Danko promises no more cow shit within 100 miles of the fucking.
Just like really broad generalities.
Yeah. You just put a picture of you constantly with every post, like just.
New Tim Danko for New Philadelphia City Council, a man for America. Like, what does that mean? I don't know. I'm American. I don't know.
You got like, I'd have you come up to Revolution and have you get the same photo shoot where it's like shadow in front of an American flag, but it's like you blacked out and you're just standing there. Tim Danko, councilman. Oh my God, we've jumped 10 points.
I got to figure out. Dude, I feel like they purposely make it difficult to figure out how to run for office because I can't figure it out.
Okay, talk to Yusuf.
Why would Yusuf know?
Maybe.
Why would Yusuf know?
I don't know. He's a lawyer. He can read up on it.
He's
and be
not a lawyer.
Hey, this is what you got to do.
He's not a lawyer.
No, you're not. Thank you. We appreciate your time.
He's not a lawyer. He's an insurance guy. What are you talking about?
I know,
Okay.
but he can
Ray was
still read the
misinformed.
law books. He can still read like the lawyers speak. They all read that shit in fucking law school.
He's not in law school. He never was.
Oh, what is he then? Just an insurance
He's an
agent?
insurance guy.
Oh, I thought he was. Oh, I thought he actually like did law things.
Never
mind.
That was
Well, Hey, at least there was
shank
more than what he
hard shank. Anyway,
You know what though? I'll give it. I'm being respectful and giving him more than what I thought he was.
There's nothing wrong with what he is.
What's
He's
up,
perfect.
Freedom Guy 1776? Good to see you.
Yeah,
no, yeah,
I don't know. I know that like my ward seat's up next year, I think, but
Okay.
there's still at large seats I can run for. So I think there should be one up this year. I don't know if there is or not, but
I just I feel like they would have to make commercials and put the they'd find a brown recluse. Do you want a guy?
kinda, dude. That'd probably help me. You kidding me?
Probably.
I saw a flyer online for like a town meeting about the school and the things they're going to be doing with the school and the new buildings. Or I don't know, something. But there was two of them. One was in English and one was in Spanish. And I sent the one in Spanish to Alan. I'm like, this will not stand when I'm councilman. Town's going to hell.
Another clip.
Yeah, there you go. Town's going to hell. Back in my day. Yeah. That's a joke, everybody.
I know, but at least it's not like fucking Shelby. Like Shelby, it's what they say with like the factory farming and all that kind of stuff. It's just full of migrants who fucking were working at the factory or like warehouses and shit.
It's fun, dude. It's fine here. And plus, now they have families and shit, and they're part of the community. It's not a problem to most people anymore. It used to be back in the day.
The Amish are still angry.
Maybe. I don't know if they, I'm not sure if they noticed.
Mm. Going to block you, pal. Sorry.
Where is Pulse? Because I have a game and I want to play it.
Well, maybe he's busy. You ever think about that? He's got a
No.
life.
No, this
Can't
is
always
life
be with
now.
Bro
This
Plata.
is your life.
Pulse Reloaded. This is your life. And it's just Tim behind a curtain going, you have to put up with me.
Yep.
I like that way your hair is today. You look like you're in a Diamond Rio cover band. I don't know why.
Maybe.
Just laying there, you
It,
look
you
like
see
a
the
member of
the
Diamond
bass
Rio
player
back
for
in the
Diamond
90s.
Rio in the 90s? Yeah, that's the guy with the glasses on. He's a fat dude with a mullet. You're like,
I start walking your way. Oh man, yeah. I don't know, man. I politics right now. I can't do it. I'm tired of it. Although there was one thing that kind of made me happy. One thing politically that made me happy. There was a congressman who didn't know that RICO was a crime.
what do you think it was? A guy? Who the fuck's Rico?
Category. A category. That's what she said. It was hilarious to hear this woman say that. So I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, it's not a crime? Then every mafioso ever is getting off this fucking day, I guess. Where they have clean slates. Michael, what's the one guy that not Imperioli, but he was a mob guy. He does fucking YouTube stuff now about mobs. About the mafia. He got into a feud with actually Sammy the Bull for a little while. It was that cocktail waitress. But oh yeah. She but yeah, immediately when she's like, Rico isn't a crime. I was like, what did you just say?
But does she not run this shit by people before?
No, I don't think so. I don't think any of those committees that they do in Washington, they don't run anything by anybody. They're just there, and they're gonna make a scene and take their pound of flesh. That's all the fucking committees are. It's just a pound of flesh you have to pay.
Listen,
for.
this city council thing is obviously gonna jumpstart my career, and eventually I will be a congressman. But
I would love that.
When I am, number one, dude, I see some of the congressmen, dude. I'm not intimidated by that job. I'm honestly not.
No.
Not really. I would just hire people that are smarter than me.
That's what presidents should do, but they don't. No matter who fucking is
Or at least,
in office.
know more about these things at least than I do, And
Even then, it's a crapshoot. You
it'd
don't
be like
know that.
like Charlie Wilson. They're all 10s. They're all chicks and they're all 10s. Yeah. You can teach them to type, but I'm pretty sure that wouldn't fly anymore. But I think that'd be great.
No, not at all. Unless they were drag queens or men. At that point, you're fine.
I have like Harvard genius trans people in my department. That's it.
Yeah, at least one of them will give you a blowjob. It's not weird. There'll be a mutual attraction, which is good. Every morning, 6 a.m. I'm here, Daddy.
Yep. Where's my desk? Under my desk. That's where your desk is. All right.
These are called spreader bars, girl. You know what these are?
Dude, I think my whole thing will be like, I'll give you 2 years and that's it. It's my whole run for congressman. He's like, I'm not going to be trying to fundraise the whole 2 years. I'm just going to be working for you for 2 years, and then I'm not going to run again. You get 2 years and that's it. Although I don't know if you can actually get anything done in 2 years. Well, I mean, you vote on things, so yeah.
Yeah, but if you try and like put something in, like people will always be against it. It could be fucking. No matter what side it is, you'll always have like the Save the Puppies bill, but then somebody's like, but it has funding for that I don't like in it. And you're like, oh, God damn it. All right. And sometimes it's warranted, by the way. I just need to say that.
I'd probably be the
Hold on.
person who was also like making vlogs every day about how wacky Congress is. Like, dude, this place is fucking nuts, man. This is crazy, dude. They're like mostly all drunk all the time.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if like there were 5 out of the how many women? I want to actually figure
Well,
this
how many?
out.
How many are there? Period. There's
How many women in House and Senate? All right. How many females are in the Senate?
I want to party with that Taylor
25?
Greene chick. In the House? In the Senate?
This is the Senate?
The Senate,
House,
gonna say that can't be the House.
And the House actually has 376 women.
How many total were in the House?
I
should know this.
It's 29. Well, to give you.
Well, it does change every year.
Wait.
Well,
US
not every year.
House of U.S. Representatives. Have been. Okay, wait. As of November 28th, 2023, there are 126 women in the U.S. House of Representatives. Because when I said it was like 29%, I'm like, wait a minute, if there's 376 fucking women in the House of Representatives, that would be the majority of the House of Representatives, no? Because the House of Representatives has like, what, 300 something?
I think.
Yeah. We don't claim to be fucking senatorial.
No, man. It's
and
something like that.
But we're dummies. We don't know anything about politics, and yeah. So don't take our shit as gospel.
Well, I mean, I'm a genius, but anyway.
We all know that, Tim.
That's why I'm going to be.
Say 85 times, and they've all denied you every time, and I love that about you.
Dude, we should
Your
both take the
heart and
Mensa
tenacity.
test. We should both take the Mensa test.
Why not?
I don't think it's a good idea.
I mean, I wouldn't be hurt if I'm dumb. I had to take an IQ test to get exempted from the fucking Ohio graduation test. So I must have did bad. I'm just saying.
Maybe you're already not eligible.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if well, no, as you get older.
Oh, it's 435 in the House? Okay. All right.
435.
I know there's 100 in the
100 in the Senate, yeah. 435, so yeah, they're 126 right now.
Yeah, that's about a third. Yeah. A little less than a third.
29. Yeah,
29. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Still, I mean, you do look at some fucking people that are in there. Like, I do listen to a lot of political stuff during the day because I have time to kill, and I'm like, But like,
I wonder why you're angry all the time.
No, believe it or not, no. Some of it makes me laugh because I'm like, of course this person would say something stupid like this. But no, yeah, man, you look at it and you're just like, I could do this. For some reason, I feel like I could beat some of these theater kids. Like, there's something about this where if I just come in strong with a lot of statistics, I will get more votes than them. For some reason.
Tommy Tuberville is a fucking senator.
Tommy Tuberville?
Tuberville, the coach.
That was Tuberville.
Tuberville, dude, he's a coach. Well, I mean, I always heard it said Tuberville when he was coaching, so. I think there's only one B in it, but I think they pronounce it Tuberville.
Of course he's in Alabama and he was a football coach. Of course he gets fucking
He
elected.
was he coached Auburn. Like, he was a big time football coach. Yeah.
Well, again, of course.
Yeah.
Auburn put him in. Like,
good point. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. What surprised me is that Herschel Walker didn't win. That surprises me. I mean, I was happy when he didn't win, but still.
That didn't surprise me because he was not a very
he was a terrible candidate. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I listen to him talk sometimes. I'm like,
it wasn't good.
You learn how to deal with it. Yeah, but here's the thing, like, everything. If you stay on top of everything, it does make you mad for real. You learn how to deal with it, though. Yeah, kinda. That's how it is. Like,
Well, dude, if you let that stuff bother you like you should be a bit informed, but if you let it bother you all the time, man, your life's gonna be miserable. So
Yeah,
you
agreed.
can't do it all the time,
That's
man.
why then I'll
Now, at the
listen.
same time, I also wouldn't recommend being totally oblivious. I know some people that are. And that's
Mhm.
fine. I mean, I explain stuff to my brother all the time, but he doesn't really give a fuck.
Yeah,
But he'll vote for president, though. But he's allowed. You don't have to be informed. You're allowed, man. You don't have to be informed about anything. You're allowed to vote no
beauty
matter
of the
what.
country.
Yeah.
But no, man.
I
yeah,
voted on Tuesday, and there wasn't even anything to vote on. It was all local shit. So
I gotta know the truth though. But that's the other thing. You don't know what the fucking
Well,
truth is anyway.
Alex Jones will tell you the truth.
Goddamn right he will. He's gonna make you gay, but with thought. Like happy.
I don't know, man. Where's Pulse?
Let it sink. I felt like it needed more time of silence just to die on its cut rags.
Don't you be looping shit.
fucking
Speaking of Pittsburgh,
StreamYard.
Duquesne won today. Duquesne
Did
beat
they?
BYU. They beat BYU. Yeah.
Pitt's
They
not
were-
in it, is they?
No, but Duquesne is, and they won.
Okay.
Keith. I almost said Keith Raniere. That's not his name. That's the fucking Exus cult guy or whatever. Nexus cult guy, right? Yeah, Keith Raniere. Yeah. I can't think of he's Keith something. The guy he used to coach Akron, and before that he coached St. Vincent St. Mary when LeBron was there.
Oh, okay.
But he's at Duquesne now, and he's retiring after this year. But they won today, so
Good shit.
at least one more game.
That was always my favorite game of the year as a kid because we had Fox Sports Pittsburgh on DirecTV, so we were able to like watch all the sports, like every sports channel.
Mm-hmm.
And the Duquesne Pitt game used to be like fucking wild. Like the crowds were just going insane.
I'm sure, man. I'm like when those. Well, Duquesne hasn't been good in a long time. They haven't won this is the first tournament win in 55 years or something like that. But that's like when Cincinnati Xavier. Cincinnati Xavier was like when they're both good, which happens sometimes. I don't think either of them are in the tournament this year, but when they're both good, it's crazy.
Got it. Oh, 6 hours.
Dude, that would drive me fucking insane.
6 hours, kid. I work during the day. All right. I listen to fast talking Ben Shapiro because he's fast. Like I ain't got 6 hours.
We end up in fucking deep 4chan fucking channels.
Sad thing is, I listened to that fucking retard Crowder because Dave was on there. He was the only reason I watched that channel is because like Landau was there.
Dude, when I heard he was with him, like, dude, that guy seems like a walking fucking red flag. And then surprise, he fucking was.
Dude, the contracts he had to sign, like, or they were proposing, were mental. Absolutely mental and like just slave driver like. It was weird. Like he wanted him to move his entire family to fucking Dallas. That was in the contract, and Dave told him to go fuck himself. Which good for Dave.
Yeah,
great for Dave. Fuck yeah, he's already got roots in Detroit. Why the fuck would he want to fucking move to Dallas and his entire family with his kid? Like, fuck you, dude.
That guy obviously had a giant ego problem.
The video of his wife, watch it.
I don't think I need to, but just that, I don't know. He probably never got over the fact that he's not very good at what he does.
Well, he was a child actor who had a little bit of success, and he thought he was fucking the shit.
Well,
He was
he's a
on
comedian,
Arthur, for
right?
fuck's sake.
Too, right?
Yeah, but his big claim to fame is he was on Arthur as a kid, and he played one of the fucking, I can't remember who he played, but he actually played, like, voiced one of the kids on Arthur. You'll never be able to unhear his voice after you actually hear him.
I don't think I need it. I don't need it.
Yeah. Like if you're, I don't know, your niece is out. Yeah, your niece is out of Arthur range.
Well, the one's 6, but
Okay, so
they're
she's
too
still
busy. They're
kind
too
of
busy watching Bluey and Big City Greens.
dude. Big City Greens is fucking.
I can watch
great.
Big City Greens actually, and Loud House too. Loud House. I can watch both of those.
Loud House is okay, but Big City Greens is just fucking an acid trip. And a
Like,
fucking
why are you
shit
watching these
show.
cartoons? I understand why I run into them sometimes. Like,
fall
why are you
asleep.
watching them?
Sometimes if I come out home on lunch, for some reason, like Disney Channel will be on, or like I'll turn on like Disney Channel for Big City Greens in the afternoon because it's on at like I think noon or something. They show episodes. And I've seen it a bunch of times. I'm like, I'll just fall asleep to this. I'm fucking wake up, and then it's like Bluey, and you're like, fuck, no.
Dude, Bluey's better than Peppa Pig, dude. You just watch Peppa
Yeah.
Pig. Peppa Pig's fucking garbage. Bluey's watchable.
I can tolerate Bluey.
Yeah.
Plus, Psycho Stick did a cover of their
Da 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 da.
yeah, the theme song. It's awesome.
Okay.
Although they'll have to redo it now, sadly, because one of the members left the band.
Aww.
Maddie the Moose left them like a month ago. Sad times. Sad times. He was a nice guy, Maddie. Me and Daniel Brady hung out with him at the merch booth. I was not doing a lot of the talking.
Yeah, we're just happy you're here, brother. We're just happy you're here.
Yes, dude. We appreciate anybody that's watching this. If also you're coming from the shorts, appreciate you. I'm gonna really try and put my nose to the grindstone on that because finally figured out Opus clip or how to.
Well, a lot of times, man, our clips fucking suck. Like the first half of the show you put in there, I looked at those clips and I'm like, dude, these all suck. Do we suck? We must suck.
But then we had the roller kit, the fucking the rollerblading shit. Or the roller skating stuff with Hunter Watt, that showed up and a fucking bunch of gold. I don't know how we pulled that off, but there's one clip right now that I've put up on our shorts page. Go watch it. It's us talking about like Russian and if Russia created a roller skating fight league, and Hunter's in. So, dude, amazing.
Dude. Essentially just like roller derby MMA.
Yes. Full fucking contact. Not the. Do you know that stuff used to be fake?
Roller jam was, yeah.
Well, no, roller derby in general was all a work up until the I want to say 2000s.
Well, I know that the one that was on TV was a work. But the leagues that are around now, they're real, I believe.
Yes, yeah, but honestly,
which man, how hard is that to like take a sport seriously that was a work for years? That's like if the WWE was like, man. So yeah, thank you, Eric. So was wrestling. Good point. That's what I say. Like, what if they were all of a sudden like we're doing real fights now? Well, they did that. They did that with fucking the Brawl for All. That went fantastically.
There were some roller derby promoters who were also professional wrestling promoters.
Of course.
Like they double dipped into both. So yeah, Eric's right. Or somewhat. Wrestling is real. Wrestling is real.
Eric, how's your bracket doing, Eric? You and I are the only ones in the
beat your brother, Eric.
Listen, I thought we were going to get at least 5 brackets in this year. I said it to Thomas. He wasn't interested, apparently. That's fine. The thing is, though, is the sun in the basement said, no, but I have a headache, so that's why I have the glasses on. Anyway, so I reminded Pulse last night. I sent him the thing. He's like, all right, man, as soon as I get home from work, I'll do it. Cool. I was figuring Pulse was going to do it. Alan said he'd do it. I made sure I double-checked with everybody. I sent everybody the thing again. And it's ended up being just me and Eric. You can only trust your family, Ray. You can only trust your family.
Well, I mean, Alan didn't do it, so at least I made an attempt.
No,
which makes me the better friend. Me the better friend. Me the better friend. Because I made an attempt.
Fortunately for Alan, his lead in the friendship derby is insurmountable. But
I will still try.
You're there. You're in the stadium.
Second place.
Many legs behind. What do they call it?
I'm on the silver podium just looking at everybody like, should I do the bronze podium going, should I do the fist too, guys?
Mate. Because the guy was Australian. Anyway, so it's just me and Eric. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna have it. My name is gonna be epic, whatever it is, when I win this thing. I
hope
almost
Eric
lost
wins.
the Final Four team, man. I thought Dayton was down 17 points late, and I'm like, oh shit. But they came back and won, so they're still alive. Still a pretty crazy pick. I understand that. All right, but listen, there was a 9 seed in the Final Four last year. There's been 11 seeds. There's probably gonna very possibly will be a lower seed in the Final Four this year. That happens a lot, but which one will it be? You don't know. I almost had St. Mary's, but they're a 5 seed. Anyway, I mean, we could do the women's bracket.
That'd be fun. Think of what they have an 11,000. Like they're giving money away for the women's bracket.
They give money away for a bracket every year. Yeah, that's why I do it, because like if I get lucky and have the best bracket, you win money on ESPN as long as you opt into all the contests. Yeah, Allstate like gives you money or some shit. Yeah.
Ooh, I did find this on Facebook, and it gave some really fucking scary stats about thing. Oh, every fucking time I have to goddamn log in.
Well, at least you found it on rip fucking Facebook. I feel like Porky Pig. Hibbida, whatever.
It's like stuttering John Melendez. You're just like, you found it on the page of faces. Fuck that guy. Shout out to the Shuli Network. It actually helped me get.
Ray hates whoever his heroes hate.
Well, I mean, Stuttering John, if you actually watch those shows, he's just.
You know what? I don't need to.
Of shit.
I don't need to.
Like, you know.
Pass.
He's even gone after Zumach. Called him fucking thing, and this motherfucker is in a roach-infested apartment with fucking cat shit everywhere. Fuck you. Only we can make fun of Chad, not you, dickhead.
I like Chad.
And Ray DeVito. Poor Ray DeVito.
I don't know what's going on with Ray. I think Ray's funny. So.
Yeah, but
I don't really know him other than that.
Oh, we have to talk about that Walt Harris thing, too.
Yeah, that was a bummer, actually. Because, like, that guy had an unspeakable tragedy happen to his family. And the fact that he was still fighting was pretty great. But you're hoping, like, man, now he needs to have a nice big win, or maybe make a run at a title, something that, you know, like the movie, make this a Disney movie, you know. But that didn't happen. He lost a bunch of fights, and now he's suspended for 4 years for PEDs. So that's not how the movie's supposed to go.
No, but you know, it is. You know, good things happen to, or bad things happen to good people sometimes.
Well, I mean, he obviously, you know, did the PEDs. So, yeah, he made a decision, and that's what happens. So, still, either take nothing away. I mean, it's what happened to him was unreal. I couldn't imagine, right?
Yeah,
his daughter getting kidnapped and murdered. That's insane, right? But yeah, fight wise, then he made his own decisions. But that's a completely different part of his life. So, what are we watching? Do I want to watch this? What do we got?
Yeah, it's actually it's a fun video. Believe it or not, it is a fun video.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
Believe it or not, George is not home. Those all chats. There we are. This is a thing about the odds of getting a perfect bracket.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know it was this like high of an odd.
Well, it never happens. I've never heard it happening in my lifetime.
No.
I mean, I'm sure there's somebody who's like, 1 year on paper I had one. I don't believe you. I don't fucking believe you. I mean, there's thousands. I mean, I don't know how many brackets, like 1 million brackets probably on ESPN, and it never happens. Never.
Probably. But yeah, check this like stat video out.
March Madness bracket are 1 in 9.2 quintillion. You know what's statistically more likely than that? Winning the Powerball, getting called down on The Price is Right, being struck by lightning, winning an Oscar, or even literally getting hit by a meteor. Part of this is due to the fact that of the 68 teams that make up the tournament, there's always one that nobody has ever heard of that ruins it all. The record for the most verified correct game picks in an NCAA tournament is 49. When in 2019, a neuropsychologist from Ohio became the first official bracket to accurately pick teams through the Sweet 16. The odds of having a perfect March Madness bracket.
What was that?
I said, what? I mean, that's crazy. Getting this whole Sweet 16 correct. That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Duquesne. I lost the Duquesne game. I picked BYU. Actually, I had BYU winning 2 games.
Oh God. Oh wait, I thought I
Was
took
it-
this off. Oh.
But yeah. What else do I got?
Oh, this is bad. This video just came out, and I don't know why he went. I don't know why homie went so hard here, but Alex Pereira apparently got knocked out sparring.
Yeah, dude, your fight's a month away, man. You don't fucking what? We have technical difficulties. What's going on? Do we?
Guys,
Paul
my
said his
internet
internet's
is
being a bitch again.
Oh,
That
it's
figures,
okay,
man.
bub.
That figures because I had a game. I made a game last week, and I've been wanting to play this game.
Yes, AT&T was fucking with everybody. But check this out.
Oh, what? What am I watching?
All right.
What the fuck did you do, bro?
He got socked pretty hard. Right before 300, too. Like, what the fuck, man?
He's fine.
I'm hoping he's fucking fine, kid. Like, to blow that main event, there's going to be...
He's got a provision in his contract that he can fight 301 too, which is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, he's getting cocky. Right? He got cocky probably also against fucking Izzy. That's why he lost. And you just can't do that, man. You can't, like the light heavyweight title right now. I think is cursed.
Dude, it's training. It doesn't fucking matter. It's training. It doesn't matter. It's training. It doesn't matter. He'll be fine. Like he'll be fine.
Will
I'll be
he,
very
though?
surprised if he doesn't. Yeah, I'll be very surprised if he doesn't beat Jamal Hill. Very surprised.
You never know.
Well, good for Jamal Hill, but I feel like he's probably gonna actually beat his ass. So
Down goes Frazier. Johnny Smith, how you doing, pal?
Pulse, tell your internet to be better.
No.
Do it. Tell it.
No, Pulse, take the night off, take an edible, and you're good to go.
I did work. It took me 20 minutes
I know,
to put a
it's
quiz
rare
together.
for you to do that, but like...
Yeah. You know, so what is this telling everyone? Don't work hard, everybody. It's not fucking worth it. Don't put fucking time into shit because it's going to blow up in your face.
Yeah.
Be fucking lazy, be fat, be gross your whole life because it's not worth it. The more you know. I should be a school speaker.
A reverse motivational speaker.
It's not worth it.
Don't want to do this. You don't have to. No matter what your parents say. They're not the boss of you.
Jeez, Johnny. Jeez.
My God, man. What have we wrought on this community?
I don't know, but I have a headache. I'm good. All right, go away. If I drink more, it will go away, right? Is that how that works?
I don't know. You should go take like an ibuprofen, kid.
Ibuprofen's in my car. So yesterday, I usually bring some sort of painkiller with me in my car. I usually have it, but I took it out of my car like last week, and I had to remind myself, Tim, you're probably going to get a headache when you go to the Hall of Fame. So you should have your aspirin with you just in case. And I forgot it. So I was getting a headache on the way up, so I had to stop in Bolivar at a gas station and get some ibuprofen. But as I'm leaving the gas station with the ibuprofen, I realized that the aspirin's in my coat.
Do you know how hard it is to walk back a thing of ibuprofen to a gas station?
I mean, I'm going to take it eventually. I'll keep
it. Oh, no, that would actually be a good joke where you're like, well, I now have two things.
Johnny, what about both? Drink more and Tylenol. I know it's not great on my liver, but.
No. But, I mean, you've survived this long, so.
Dude, I got to go another. I got to get another 106 years out of this body. You kidding me?
You would be the guy to just have a shit life, but live until you're like 110, and everybody's like, "Oh no, how Uncle Tim does it."
He's like that lady's like, I drink that the lady's like 103, and I drink Dr. Pepper every day.
You're like, I'm internally pickled. The doctor told me.
Liquid cocaine, isn't that just literally? Oh, liquid codeine. I thought, okay. Whoa, my eyes are
up on this show.
What?
We don't want to relapse Pulse.
Right, don't even bring that up.
He's admitted it.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna be living with Kevin Ross, who's a recovering alcoholic, bringing booze in the house.
Yeah.
Did you ask him about that?
He's got a bar in the house. Do you think he's not going to be serving at parties?
Well, some people can do that, man.
It's fine.
You know, some people can do that. Some people just like to watch other people drink. That's fine.
Yeah. They could be, what was the name of the guy on Cheers? The Ted Danson's character?
I don't know.
Damn it! Somebody in the chat. Who is Ted Danson's character in Cheers? He was like the main character. Sam. Fucking yeah. Everybody. We all know a Sam who throws parties, but he doesn't. They don't drink. And I like
great grandpa who smoked and did hose and lived to 105. That'll do it. Yeah, Sam Malone. That's right.
Yeah. Mayday Sam Malone. He was a catcher for the Boston Red Sox.
Like Mo Berg.
Kinda.
That movie's on Netflix. You watch the Paul Rudd Mo Berg movie? It's okay.
I don't have Netflix.
It's okay. It's okay movie.
I've got enough subscriptions right now. WrestleMania is coming up.
Dude, I saw this thing. It's actually kind of true. It's an article. I just didn't read it, but the headline is that like Cleveland's going to be a tourist destination this year, and the truth is it is. I mean, the Final Four, women's Final Four, and then the WWE, and I don't know what else, but you know, I get it.
Yeah,
I would love to go to the women's Final Four. I don't know if it's going to be possible. Well, definitely we'll look it up. I definitely will look it up, but
just imagine.
Yeah, Roadhouse came out today. I slept a lot today. I will probably watch it after the show. Roadhouse.
I'm gonna watch it after the show as well. I have a login for Amazon, so I'm gonna use
Cleveland a tourist destination. What the hell? What the fuck for? Listen,
there's
Ray
some stuff that's coming.
Ray is one of those people who just likes to talk shit about everything. But the truth is, Cleveland's not a bad city. He can say it is. It's fucking not. It's not, dude. It's fucking not. Now, is it a touristy city? No, but when shit's going on, like, okay, if you come
You're
in,
not
I'm
here
just saying,
every day, Tim. I'm out in the shit.
Ray,
all right.
What I'm saying is, people that come into Cleveland for the SummerSlam or the Final Four will not hate Cleveland. They're like, it's not a bad place. If they stay within the gateway, it's not a bad place. Now, if you wander out to East Cleveland, that's different. But that's every city. Every city's like that.
No, people will be watching like tourist video or like tourism videos or like hood tourism videos where they're like, this is East Philadelphia or South Philadelphia where heroin rides through. I love those, by the way. Go if you're gonna go do something. I want to talk about this because
dude, how many views does Mike Polk Jr.'s Cleveland tourism video have now?
Oh, probably
still up there.
Probably over 1 million. Everybody knows that video.
Alan was before the show. Alan told me he just found out there's an Asian town in Cleveland.
Yeah, my mom works in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she works like in the area.
And so there's restaurants you can order a whole duck. You can just get a whole duck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I sent him the son of a bitch I'm in give. Like, I'm like, let's get a fucking duck.
No, do it on Christmas. I think we should all go at Christmas.
Get
And
ducks.
be like, it's smiling at me, and I cut
Dude, I
off
kind
the
of want to
fucking head.
get one and bring it to Easter.
A duck.
Yeah,
I've never had duck.
I don't know if I have either.
I think that'd be kind of.
Tell you what, though, I see ducks and I'm like, I'd eat that thing. Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
Shit, what was I looking up before? Damn it, now I'm pissed.
I know people from Cleveland, so do not fool me. Ray's a rare breed. Goddamn right. I see through the Matrix code. I understand. Yeah, I do. Especially when it was 25 today, and Tim, I ran into a fluffy white snow cover or like snowfall in spreads, and it wasn't through a goddamn bridge. Like, I went through one area, snow, then all of a sudden for like a mile, no fucking snow, and then it went like the rest of the way, and I'm like, what the fuck is this place?
Yeah, there's been a lot of times when like all the snow is melted around here, and I go to my brother's, and somehow where his house is covered in snow and nowhere else. It's because the way where his house like lays in the hills. It's fucking wacky. Roadhouse. Shit, what was I gonna? All right, I'm gonna go get more drink. Wait, hold on. No, I guess I can. A minute. Hold on. I got a minute. Hold on.
I think though, Bro plot of Christmas. We go to a Chinese restaurant on Christmas and order duck.
Alan just sent me a picture of the ducks. They look good, man. Now he wants to go. I think he wants to go this weekend to Asian Town.
Are they
Check it out.
farm raised?
No, probably not.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe.
Are they free range?
Free range ducks. Apparently free range is like this much room.
Yeah.
Not everywhere, but dude, that's fine. Dude, I love Nate Berganti's bit about. Have you heard Berganti's bit about free range chicken?
No, but I'll check it out.
No, it's like I don't want to eat a chicken that had a good life. It's like I want the ones that were tortured and like so like when they die, it's like a relief.
Yeah.
Wait, that's kind of fair.
Oh god. Oh, Nate Berganti.
But yeah, I'll be in Cleveland probably around 3:00 tomorrow.
Okay.
I think we're just going to like Mars Bar tomorrow, which is close to where he lives.
Saturday, I'll just drive to you if I can.
We're going to the game. We're going to the hockey game.
Yeah.
And then
I'll be here.
Trying
to get our numbers to 300.
We're going to Char. We're going to Char on, I think, Saturday. Nice. That's a bourbon bar / restaurant. So we went to Bubba 33s yesterday. That's a chain. Have you been to Bubba 33s?
Is it named after Bubba from the Browns?
No, I don't think so.
Oh no, that closed. I think during the pandemic. Actually,
it's a chain.
Bubba's Barbecue.
It's fine. I just wanted a burger, so we went there, and it's decent. Not bad. Not a bad burger. Alan had a steak, and he liked it, and he would tell me if he didn't, because he's a bit of a foodie.
I know. He's so fucking skinny, but he's so goddamn tall. It's like, fuck you.
Well, when we were growing up, he was real skinny. Now he has, he's like a dad paunch, but.
Well, that happens.
But he's 6. He's 6'3", so we can get away with like 250 and still not look that bad.
I know, the fuckhead.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, what was I gonna say? We're going to the hockey game. Oh, sometime we might. Not this weekend, but I told him about Flanagan's Wake, and he was into it. So I didn't think he would be, but he said that sounds fun. So we might go to that sometime.
Okay.
It does sound fun, actually. I like those kind of things. I like theater, believe it or not. And that's a fun thing because you're in the show, right? So
I will say I did cry during Wicked. I will admit that as a human being.
You pumped to see the movie?
No, not really.
I'm sure I remember I saw Rent on Broadway when I was in high school, and then like I think the next year.
That's a great movie though.
The next year the movie came out, And my first thought was, wow, this is a lot different. Like they watered it down a lot. I mean, it's a good movie, but like the place, number one, they don't come out and say everyone has AIDS in the play. They're like they're like kind of secretive about it. Now, if you know what it's about, you know, but in the movie, they're like, hey, everyone has AIDS. I'm like, all right. But also, I think the movie was PG was rated PG. It was rated PG. They said the F word one time in that movie. There's a lot of more F words in the play, like a ton.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. But that show has a lot of great tunes, and I mean, just my stepfather and my brother enjoyed it about as much as you thought they'd think they would enjoy it. They were not into it.
Really?
Eric probably doesn't really remember it. I mean, he would have been like in middle school.
I could see your dad being like, fucking
It's my stepdad. My stepdad.
Your stepdad still fucking birds.
It was either, well, I think Rent's the one I wanted to go to. It was either Rent or Mamma Mia. And in hindsight, they probably would have liked Mamma Mia more.
Probably.
Well, Mamma Mia is more of a comedy. Rent's kind of intense.
I don't know. I've never
it's
seen
still a
the actual
comedy, but
stage
it's
play.
Yeah. No. I thought it was cool. I mean,
I've only seen the fucking one thing.
And it was, I mean, it probably there wasn't many people there when we were there. Like, it probably got really big again when the movie came out. This is before the movie came out, so.
Yeah, last fucking musical I saw was Beetlejuice. And that was okay. It's kind of, they did the reverse of Rent, believe it or not, Tim. Like
that happens. That happens a lot, and it's weird. I don't.
Yeah, especially with something like Beetlejuice, which have you seen the Michael Keaton picture yet?
I've seen the pictures.
Of Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice.
Yeah, they did it with Beetlejuice. They did it with Back to the Future.
Back to the Future is one of my favorite ones because it shouldn't have a musical. That's the one where you're like, why is this a thing?
Yeah. Mean Girls was weird. Mean Girls was a movie, then they made it a musical, then they made it a movie again. That was weird.
It's like Hairspray.
Yeah. They
did they put out a trailer today for it? Two Joints and a Bear saying that they put out a trailer.
I saw there was like a teaser. I don't know if they're. I'll be right back.
All right, yeah, you go do your thing. Thank you guys for watching. We do appreciate it. Tim has a headache. I'm exhausted. Probably much like you guys. A lot of you guys have jobs. Some can be at home. That's fine. I get it. I like being outside and the people. Except when it's 25. It's 25 today here, guys. 20. The fuck? I was trying to tell Tim, and to be honest with you, this is my Cleveland rant. Like this whole area, I'm talking even like Toledo, Cleveland, Erie, Buffalo. Whole strip should just be summer towns. Summer only. Like the planet in what's it called? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That planet that they go to where it's like shut down and they're like everybody's left. Yeah. I think that should be the thing. Cleveland is just too cold. Like it's just I mean, Two Joints, the actual Two Joints, the Canadian god. He lives in the southern part of fucking Canada. Why? Even his tits still get frozen at fucking 15 below zero up there. Here, we have 3 months maybe. 3 months. And that's generous of warm weather here. Summer only town. Shut it down. We all move south or west and then come back for whatever in the summer. We summer here. That's what Cleveland should be. I hate to tell you that. I'm from here. I admit this. I'm just tired of Cleveland, man. I'm fucking tired of Cleveland. I'm tired of the cold, the wind blowing trucks off if it's and truckers sometimes at gas stations. But like, come on, really? Like, who chose to live here? Honestly, psychopaths did, and that's why I'm probably one of them, and I admit this. But like, it's too fucking cold in Cleveland, guys. It's too fucking cold. Like Minnesota, same thing. Like, why are you there? Montana has Town. No, it doesn't. But anyway, no, sirs or ma'ams, we need to move. We need to get the fuck out of Northeast Ohio. It's not fun anymore. Northwest Ohio, Central or North Central Ohio. Everybody move. We're all going. Fuck Cincinnati and fuck Columbus. We're fucking going west. And then like Chicago, I didn't even know why. Because Chicago is cold as shit too. Windy as balls. Who fucking wants it? I'm going to Vegas. It's my end game. The desert. Gonna go to fucking Vegas. Can't do 25 and it's sunny and all of a sudden snow separating everywhere. Fuck you. Fuck you. Had to go on a Cleveland rant, Tim. I'm sorry.
Got a nice towel.
I would have bought a Steelers one if I would have been able to go to this.
Dude, the gift shop is fucking awesome. Like, it's like just a giant football sporting goods store, and I wanted everything in there. I didn't buy anything, but I'm like, dude, there's so much shit in here I want. Alan almost bought a jersey, but I told him, like, dude, you can just order a Browns jersey because he wants a Myles Garrett home jersey, and they didn't have the Myles Garrett home jersey. They had the alt jersey, and they had this weird, like, gray one.
Okay.
So he didn't buy one, but I'm like, dude, you can just order one, dude. You know what size you wear. But anyway, there was so much stuff there. I'm like, dude, I wish I had. I mean, you need like $50 to buy anything.
Oh, yeah. Because they mark it up because they threw the fucking shield on there, dude. Like, that's what it is. Come on, my dude.
Even shot glasses. Like a shot glass had a Browns logo on one side, Pro Football Hall of Fame logo on the other. $10.
That's not bad.
That's probably the most affordable thing, but it's still a $10 shot glass, you know. Mm-hmm. But dude, mini helmets. They had mini helmets there.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I've talked before. I have a bunch of mini helmets, but those are like they're $38 now.
What?
I'm trying to sell my Steelers one for $25, and I can't find anybody to buy it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I do not know. I'm trying to pull up something I wanted to talk about.
But a lot of t-shirts. Really, like I used to have a Canton Bulldog t-shirt, and I don't know if I still have it, but if it doesn't fit me anymore. I kind of wanted to get a Canton Bulldog shirt.
That would have been cool.
What was interesting is while we're walking from the parking lot to the building, Alan's like, "Why is this even in Canton, by the way?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, you didn't know anything.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, well, Alan, I told him, I'm like, the NFL started here, but I'm like, you're going to learn all these things, Alan. You're going to learn all this. This is an educational trip. And the first time we walked in, an older guy's like, "Hi, how you guys doing? Where are y'all from?" You know, and he's like, yeah, as you may or may not know, the Hall of Fame started here in 1920 in Canton, Ohio at a car dealership. Right over there, there's one of the cars from the dealership. There's this old, like, jalopy from the 20s.
Yeah.
But what was also funny, another thing he learned that he didn't know, and you know, he's wearing a Browns shirt. He's a Browns fan now. There's this board in one of the rooms that has all the teams, present teams and past teams, and their records for all the seasons they've been around.
Okay.
And in like a grid, like kind of like a spreadsheet. And he's looking, and he sees 96, 97, 98. There's 3 X's where the Browns row. And he's like, what They run out of money. What's going on here? I'm like, do you not know? He's like, no. What is this? I'm like, so I had to explain to him.
That's
Or
that,
Odell moved the team.
one of my favorite shirts I ever bought in Pittsburgh was a shirt that said Cleveland's greatest football years, and it was blank slate or just blank pictures from like 97 on.
No losses.
Or like, oh well, I mean there was no team, so it was okay. Life was better in Cleveland before they came back. Absolutely
It was different.
better.
I said to Alan, like, luckily the Indians were good because that's when that's when that stadium was popping, dude. Those years when they were good, that's when they had all the sellouts. But
The Jacks would sell out on opening day.
I remember like my stepdad, being heartbroken. I mean, dude, if that happened now, dude, I would lose my shit. So, but they came back. I think Cleveland's the only city that can pull it off. The only city that has pulled it off, right?
So far, yeah.
NFL right away is like, no, you guys need a team. You're going to be our next expansion franchise in 3 years, and you're going to be the Cleveland Browns again. I mean, I think, I don't know how long they thought they was going to be the Baltimore Browns. Not long, I think it's pretty quickly. No, you got to fucking change that name. You can't fucking, no, not going to work. And the Browns exhibit wasn't really big. I thought there'd be more stuff. There isn't a lot. Handful of stuff that they probably took from the back. They put out front, and what was really cool was all the championship jewelry, because not all of it was rings. Some of it was like a watch. There was like a wristband. There's all kinds of cool stuff. Bracelet. I mean,
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. And there's some, a couple of movies you watch about Paul Brown and all the innovations that Paul Brown did. And they had the first, and this was in the fucking 50s. They had the first radio and a helmet, and they had the old helmet, and the league outlawed it like right after they did it. But you look at it, I'm like, no shit, they outlawed it, dude. This is like a 1950s radio and a helmet.
Dude. What?
No one died of electrocution.
Yeah, I was about to say, you just see one of your offensive linemen just like jolting before you keep getting false
quarterback
starts.
keeps getting shocked. Yeah. Yeah. There was one. What was the one innovation that I actually didn't know that they did? Oh, I can't remember. I don't know. Oh, Paul Brown's the first one to have coaches in the press boxes or up top. And they all thought he was crazy. Like, why you fucking put your coaches up there? They should be on the sideline where they can help you. And then like a year later, everyone's doing it,
Yeah, because it was effective. I mean,
well, a lot of things he did was that guy changed the NFL a lot. More than a lot of people, most people. Maybe anyone. But I don't know. Hall of Fame's pretty cool. If you're in Canton, Ohio, you should go. If you care about football at all, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I think we were there at 2 hours. I think on the website they say 3 to 4 hours, and if you do like look at everything and read everything, it probably would take you 3 to 4 hours. But
did you get a picture of yourself in the football pads?
I have one of Alan.
Do you?
Well, again, I took it. I don't. Apparently, some of my pictures disappeared.
God damn it! Pictures.
I don't know.
Racist pictures. Mm-mm. No.
What am I looking for now? Pictures. Oh, yep. I had the picture of Alan in the shoulder pads. I'll send that to you. I don't think you need to put it on the show, but you can just have that for you to look
I'll
at.
laugh at it. Hold on, I gotta reach over.
Also, they had like different quarterbacks hand molds on footballs.
Hope you all saw my ass. Anyway, what?
And their grip. And they had Warren Moon, Troy Aikman, and one other guy. But they just had
I saw that when I was there. Yeah.
But I put my hand in there, and I'm like, oh, I have about. I mean, maybe the taller guy's hands a little bit bigger than mine, but I have decent sized man hands. My hand, I'm not like a little hand guy like our former future president.
At least you're acknowledging. But
what? I'm not. No, I have a normal size hand. Thank you very much.
I think some of them I had like normal, but I think one of them I put in and was fucking massive. Can't remember.
Dude, the legs are the craziest one. They did the same thing with the like guys molds of guys like from waist down, like just their side, like their ass and their leg. Just look at fucking.
Oh yeah. Some of those fucking linemen are just
They have
like,
silhouettes of the biggest player ever, 7 foot tall, and the smallest player ever, who was 5'1". Dude, you see the old uniforms, dude, and then you see their jerseys. Like, well, this is a tiny fella, man. They're little fellas. Same thing with the baseball museum too. I mean, people were just smaller back then, but
less food to go around.
maybe. But
For sure.
even like they had a full uniform of Patrick Mahomes, and I kind of forget that he's only like 6 foot tall. You know, he's not a giant guy.
Yeah, I don't.
He's a quarterback.
I've never
He's
seen
not a
him
real
off,
big guy.
off of television.
Yeah, he's
so.
not a big guy. He's a normal sized guy.
Hey. He's accurate.
Now his lineman, on the other hand. Did you remember that commercial they had in the Super Bowl? I don't know what year was it. This year or last year? They had that one with the puppets. That crazy one with the puppets.
No.
Anyway, they had the puppets, and I got pictures of the puppets. They're
Really?
creepy. They're creepy looking, but they're cool. Yeah, Peter Berg did that commercial. Yeah, they had like a making of video and stuff. It was pretty cool. They had some NFL Europe stuff. They had some women in football stuff. Callie Callahan, they had a thing about her for the Browns.
And now this skirt.
Well, Callie Callahan was the first position coach. It was a woman, so. And that was only, I mean, she was filling in, but she's, still. I think she's still at the team. She's like, I forget what they call her. Chief of staff. That's what they call her.
Oh, the name started flying into my head. I'd rather not.
I don't know what they call her. I know what they call her.
I know probably what a few of them call them.
Dude, she looks like she can beat up probably half the other coaches, though. She's one, she's one of those.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Her hair. She has about the same haircut as you.
Okay. I actually had a girl on a dating app recently where I'm like, who's like a workout person. I'm like, oh, I need a gym buddy, and she like kind of gave me a condescending like, I don't need a gym buddy. I'm like, oh, okay. I'll stay. My response was, I'll stay fat then. Thank you.
Sorry, ma'am.
But I don't blame her though. She probably gets so many like weird muscle mommy things too.
Dude, that's why I'm just not on those fucking sites. I don't want to. No, not worth it.
I feel bad for
Listen
women on those sites. I really
do.
That
And like that's not the best. Like you gotta meet me.
Yeah.
Meet me in person, then I can shoot above my weight, as they say. Swim above your weight, not literal weight, you crazies. No, you know what I mean.
Well, sometimes you need a pelvic pounding to really like let you know that you're
really
alive,
what I mean is below my weight. That's what I really mean.
Oh God, that poor woman. She just sees the blob coming at her and starts screaming like a 50s scream queen.
Oh Lord, I hope not. What did Alan send me?
Oh God.
Was it Galaxy Karaoke? Have you heard of that?
The what? Galaxy Karaoke?
Yeah.
No, but I know Corky's.
I know Corky's too. That's in Lakewood. But this is an Asian town.
Oh my God. You guys gonna get the full Asian experience now? Is that
He wants to go. He wants to go. I don't know if we'll have time tomorrow. Hi, Bubba Baller. How are you? What was I gonna say? I don't remember anything today. Yeah, I think tomorrow we're laying up tomorrow. On the par 5 of the weekend. We're just gonna go. We're probably gonna eat. We're gonna get takeout, and we're gonna go to the bar down the street from his house. And then Saturday we're going to Char, and then we're going to the hockey game.
Hockey game should be fun. That's the Shooter McGavin one?
Yeah.
Damn, I wish I had money. I would tell you to Venmo. I'd Venmo you, and like
I don't know what he got.
Somebody to buy a Shooter McGavin from. Who wants to sell it?
I don't think he got the Shooter McGavin tickets though. Although I kind of wanted to get like the fucking meet and greet. Like I wanted a picture of both of us like doing the fucking guns with them.
Yeah, you don't find something else.
Dude, I guaranteed everyone's gonna do the
I
fucking
know.
guns.
That's why I need to find something else to do. Be
Dude,
original.
it's
He's
Shooter
gonna
McGavin. You
appreciate
want to
that.
do the guns. You do the guns with Shooter McGavin.
I'd rather
what you
do the fucking him yelling at you like Doug. It's like, I'm not Doug.
Hey, pieces of shit like you for breakfast. I think you can do that
eat
for me.
pieces
Get a
of
video
shit
of
for
that.
breakfast?
You pieces of shit for breakfast. Can we do that? Can we do it, please, sir? Can we
No.
record it.
He probably
I
will
don't
look at you gross and be like, no.
Dude, he has endorsements with the PGA. Like he goes around and like is Shooter McGavin. Like he's fine with it. Alan's like, do you think he hates that? I'm like, no, he fucking leans into it. He loves it. And he's probably getting, I don't know what his appearance fee is, a couple hundred G's.
Although I would do like
Maybe 100 G. No, it's probably like 50, 60 G's, but still a good amount of money. Maybe less than that
Yeah.
even. Anyway, either way, it's
What
a
was
good
that
chunk of
punk
money.
movie he was in?
SLC punks.
Yeah, I'd look at him and go, McGavin, I see you sold out. And I'd hope he'd look at me and go, I didn't sell out. I bought in. That was
What kind of guy he is. And I know he seems like a cool guy. I don't know. Listen, like I said, usually I'm not a picture guy, but like that'd be fun. That'd be fun. That'd be cool.
I would bow down to him if I was for that meet and greet. He
Hold
did
on,
that, I'd be like,
I want to see.
You
Remember
rule.
what else was he in? I mean, he was in Dirty Work, which is like one of the most underrated comedy movies of all time. In my
agreed.
opinion.
We've talked about Dirty Work on the show plenty of fucking times.
It's the disrespect that hurt the most. Well, the other thing hurt the most, but the disrespect hurt the second most. All right.
I never. That was a fucking great movie.
Oh, he was on Thelma and Louise.
Really? He had a career, or I shouldn't say had.
he's-
Well,
He's
he's
had a
Shooter
decent
McGavin
career,
pretty much now.
a lot better career than a lot of people.
For sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's had a career.
Oh,
It's not like he was in Happy Gilmore.
he's in the
nobody
show
heard.
Hacks. I didn't know that.
What movie?
The show Hacks on HBO. I haven't seen it, but he's in that.
He did another movie. Oh, what was the fucking
Ballers.
movie? Oh no.
Dude, he plays a rich prick a lot, and he's good at it.
Yeah. That's how you know he has a career. Like he's Christopher McDonald. TV and movies.
Yeah, I'm looking.
The Squeeze.
Boardwalk Empire.
Dutch. Forgot he was in Dutch with Al Bundy. He was in Grease 2.
Was he a T-Bird?
Who? Maybe.
He was in-
I don't know.
He was in Fanboys?
Yeah.
The House Bunny?
Broken Flowers for some
Mad
reason?
Money? Kim
Oh yeah,
Possible?
superhero movie.
Sopranos.
Funny Money. Flubber.
He was in Flubber.
He was in Flubber.
Rumor has it.
Damn, son.
Yeah,
Motherfucker
man.
been busy. Spy Kids 2. Because we all remember the classic.
61. He was in 61.
It wasn't
There's Betty.
69.
The Skulls. The Iron Giant.
Oh God. American Pie Beta House.
The Faculty. Dude, the Faculty's whack, dude. That's a whack movie, dude. It's like they all get abducted by aliens.
The teachers are all fucking.
Yeah, they get like possessed by
What's up,
aliens.
two
or something.
joints and Tim's mom's jewelry? How you doing tonight?
SLC punks. Yeah, SLC dirty work. Flubber.
I love the people that come on this show, like are in our chat sometimes. They bring me up so much, and I appreciate all of you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
man.
He played the coach in Celtic Pride. I love Celtic Pride. That was a great movie.
I don't think I've ever seen Celtic Pride.
I really wish that they would they'd remake it. As David Stern, or not David, what's his name? Stern, Michael Stern. Stern. Which Stern? Is it David Stern?
David Stern was the NBA.
I know. It's which Stern? Daniel Stern. Daniel Stern and Dan Aykroyd
Howard Stern?
play. Daniel Stern and Dan Aykroyd play hardcore Celtics fans. And the Celtics are in the finals against the Jazz. And Chris McDonald plays the Jazz coach. And Damon Wayans plays the star player for the Jazz, and they decide to kidnap him during the finals. They need to remake that movie with LeBron James.
No, make it Steph Curry because it's a better. Is the better player. It's one more by himself.
We want people to see this movie, all right? So we gotta get
Steph Curry sells.
Luka Doncic.
I was about to say, or Djokovic or whatever his name is.
Who's the worst actor of all of them? That's who we get.
Oh, I don't know.
Why are
you kidnapping me?
Happy Gilmore. Quiz show. Yeah, remember he plays the game show host on Quiz Show. Geritol. Yeah. Remember that one? Brought to you by Geritol. You don't remember that? No?
God. No, it's been a minute since I've seen Quiz Show.
Sir, can you say brought to you by Geritol for me, please? Grumpy old men.
It sounds like he had a fucking hell of a goddamn thing, man.
Yeah, man. One of those. He's probably well off, but not like fuck you, rich. But he's doing okay.
He gets his residual checks and smiles.
Yeah. Happy Gilmore's still making money, and he's doing. He's kind of like a legend in the golf community for that. Even though he played a villain, but he was
great. Happy make you happy now? Yeah, just let it go.
Who lives longer, you guys or the Dr. Pepper lady? Is Dr. Pepper lady still alive?
I broke my back. Spinal.
Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
There we are.
What if Alan and I just we exclusively hang out in Asian Town now?
I will judge you one thing. If you become anime fans, I will kill you.
Dude, did I tell you I was?
Although I am kind of excited for Fortnite having one.
When I went to before I got my car, I went to a Nissan dealer and I'm like driving a Nissan and the guy he's trying to make small talk with me. He's like, "Hey, you watch TV? What kind of TV you watch?" I'm like, "Dude, I kind of watch everything." He's like, "Oh, dude, you like anime? What's your favorite anime?" I'm like, "All right, not everything." He's like, "Oh man, I kind of outed myself." I'm like, "You did, yeah."
And I will not be buying a car today.
I didn't. I like the way it drove, but it was too small. The Nissans are tiny.
Wow.
That's why it's crazy that Bob McClure got one. And Bob's told me, he's like, "Yeah, I have a hard time fitting in it." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, that's why I didn't buy one." You would have a hard time fitting in it. Like, it's not just like, it's like it's not made for normal sized men. Alan would be too tall for it. Like, there's a lot of room in the back seat. It's like a mom car.
You're saying stereotypes exist, Tim?
Maybe it's a mom car. What I would say, it's mom car.
It's for the female frame.
Now my car doesn't have any room in the back seat. Back seat's awful, but I don't care.
I have decent room back there in mine, which I'm excited to drive again.
The only person who's ever been in my back seat has been a 6-year-old. So your car's not gonna know what to do. It's been fucking on the shelf for a year.
I know. I'm gonna have to get it. I'm gonna take it up. Probably.
Yeah, you should probably just buy a new battery.
I did.
Okay.
We did. But I'm gonna just go up and get an oil change tomorrow.
Oh, that too. Yeah, it's all.
Yeah.
Just get all that gunk out of there. It's been. Yeah, I'm kind of due for one too. It's been about 5,000 miles. I'm due for one. But
luckily, I can wake up early on Saturday and go back to bed after I get all my shit taken care of.
Luckily, my brother will change my oil for me. So
I don't know.
He'll complain about it, but he'll do it.
I don't know who we have watching, like what do you call that? Regionally or whatever. I don't have that data right now. But if I don't know if you went to again. I was trying to tell the story earlier, but apparently at the BMV, Tim, the database was completely down and nobody could do like license or license plate transactions. I was able to just like pay my shit off.
Yeah.
Luckily, when I saw that, I was pissed because I'm like, of course, just fucking of course this happens when I really need it. No, I was able to take care of my stuff, and then
DMV workers,
for half an hour.
DMV workers, they're all just like zombified and full of knowledge. Like they know they know all the shit for whatever they need to do. They don't know it all by heart, and they just like stare at the wall like you need this farm, this farm, this farm, this farm. You know, they've always been fine. I haven't had a problem with them, and actually, most of the time, I haven't had to wait too long on my DMV.
I've been broke, so I've been saving like the money that I needed because my mom helped me pay for a good amount of it because I'm poor. Because I'm terrible with fucking money, but I had the money I needed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
you are terrible with money. I've learned that about you.
Yeah, I had to take 2 cards in there, and I broke the people because they didn't know how to react. They were just like, I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm poor. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like, I suck. I'm here on an OVI charge. All right, like.
Clearly, I gotta spend money on booze. All right, I can't put everything on one card.
Honestly, look at my nose. This is the man who has seen the bottom of many a proper 12 bottle. All right, I drink. Need to pay this shit off. $485 fucking dollars.
Yeah, I mean, it was 7 years ago. I don't remember how mine went. I don't remember. Did I have to get a new license? I don't know. I may have. I don't remember. I remember when they took my license, but I don't remember. I don't know.
Yeah, it was shit. It was just bullshit, man. Because I'm like, come the fuck on. And then luckily, again, like I said, once I got it,
all right. You're done. I mean, have you heard from your insurance company?
No, I have not heard from my insurance company yet.
I mean, they probably won't drop you, but it will go up.
Probably, but nothing's been said. So I'm just gonna be safe, not drink and drive anymore.
I mean, have you been paying them this whole time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. But
do what I did when I got because
they keep sending cards. So
I just got a like that Ford that I had. Well, I still have. Yeah. But I just put it in my mom's name and paid her the insurance.
No, I wanted to build my credit up. So
however, when I got my Mazda, I didn't do that because it's been a couple years. So I was worried about it at first, but it actually wasn't that bad with the Mazda. So
that Ford Ranger that I was driving before the Subaru. I was in my mom's
Ranger. I thought it was a Focus.
Oh, Ford Focus. Yeah, I wish it was a Ranger, but that Ford Focus chose me. I did not choose it.
Same thing with my Ford Focus.
Dude, that Ford Focus wagon, I miss that thing every day, but I'm like, that thing was a piece of shit. It was only like $6,000. So I was like, all right, I'll run this bitch until it's fucking dead. Let's go.
Mine was free, and the person who gave it to me, Alan's dad, sweetheart of a human being, put money into it before he gave it to me. So
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to put like a down payment because
that's why we still have it because Eric keeps saying he's going to drive it in the winter, but he never does. And my mother's like, "Why is it still in the garage?" I'm like, "Well, there's room in the garage."
Yeah.
There's although there is a Porsche in our garage.
Like a Porsche shell?
No, it's an old Porsche. I don't know what year it is. It's old though.
Why is it you guys's?
No.
Whose is it?
It's a guy's who my mom met through somebody else who just gives her money to hold it there during the winter. So.
Oh, okay. You're getting paid for it at least.
Yeah. He stores it there. He comes over like once a month to start it, and check on it, and it's like covered in like tarps and blankets and shit. I've never even
I
seen
would.
it. I've never even seen it.
You should ask him one day and just be like, dude, what is this?
Yeah, I never go out and ask him. He probably would gladly tell me. He's obviously car guys are weird, and he's obviously one of those weird car guys because he's like Have you been in that garage?
No.
Okay, never mind. Because there's a
I
loft.
want to though.
There's a loft.
If I'm down there for 300, yeah.
Okay, I'll show. But there's a loft. So he's made sure that nothing. He parked under the loft, so he wanted to make sure nothing was going to fall on it. And like, he was like, obviously, I mean, it's his baby. He's one of those guys, right? I get it. Not my thing. Not my thing. But that's his thing. That's fine. Everybody has their thing. I get it.
That could collapse.
No. It's no. No, it's sound, dude. No, you can walk on it. You can jump on it.
I know.
It's
Well,
sound.
I don't. How new is it? Is it creaky?
It's sound. It's sound. It's sound. And there's nothing on it. And it's sound. It's fine.
I know, but it just takes.
However, dude, he has so many blankets and shit on that. The whole thing would have to collapse at once in full to even damage the car. Anyway, if he thought there was any issue, dude, he probably went up there. He does go up there, so he knows it's sturdy, or else he wouldn't park it there.
I know, but I'm just I'm one of those
usually
people where I'm like parking under something freaks me out.
Usually we have a Jeep in there too. My mom's boss's Jeep, and he didn't put it in this year. But yeah, just this guy, and I see him in there sometimes, but I never talk to him. And I don't even know his name, but he gives my mom like $50 a month, so for like 6 months. So he'll come get it when it gets warm. So
I might check in on that, by the way, this weekend, the NCAA Wrestling Championship. I kind of want to watch that. I've never watched it on television before. We had it years ago. I know that.
Yeah, in 2017, I think, because my uncle came out for it. Because that's when I saw him last before he came out last week. And then because it was St. Patrick's Day, and we were in Cleveland at St. Patrick's Day just to see him because the championships were going on. And like after a match, we like hung out at one of the bars up there. Oh shoot, not the Thirsty Parrot, the Irish bar next to it.
I hung out with Flogging Molly there, Flannery's.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, isn't Flannery's the one downtown?
Yeah, downtown.
And I'm thinking the one that's like, well, it's downtown too, but the one that's next to the Thirsty Parrot. But the Thirsty Parrot's in that building across from the baseball stadium. And it's
I know, like the Clevelander is over there.
No, it's not that either. I think it started with an M. It's not important, but it's not the one you said, because that one's a little further downtown.
Yeah, that's like a couple 100 feet or a couple 100 yards from it, I think.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's not that far.
But I mean, the place was packed, and we somehow got a table, and there was like 10 of us. We hung out for a while. But anyway, it was fun. It was good. But that's why I didn't go up last week to see Alan, because I'm like, dude, I'm not going up there on St. Patrick's Day.
No, fuck no.
Even the weekend off, I'm not fucking doing that.
I stayed the fuck home the entire day and got baked out of my head. It was a great day.
Good memories, though, on Facebook. I did a show. Sean Lynch was in town a couple of St. Patrick's Days in a row, and they used to do the car bomb show at like a noon at Stone Tavern. There was like a deal on car bombs, and we did a comedy show at noon on the fucking St. Patrick's Day. That was
fun. How'd that go over?
It was fun. It was fun.
Oh, okay.
Fun is a fucking jerk, a fucking circle jerk goof off, but it was fun, And that one year when I had Buzzbin, I had the storytelling show, and there's that picture of me on stage on a stool with Rick Adonna, Sean Lynch, and Jerry Jaffe, and we're all fucking just telling stories and shit. It was so fun. That was one of my dude. I miss that. Yeah. I want to have that kind of fun and comedy again, and it can happen. It can happen. I hope it does.
I hope so too, because once I come back full time, like I'm gonna be a total, in a good way, pest to try and just get on shows again, because I want to start getting better. I want to start I'm seeing improvement in myself, and I want to really be able to go up there and deliver no matter what my time is. I want funny all the goddamn time, and I'm slowly getting there. Slowly.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I want to get back on it too, because I love doing it. I do love doing it.
Yeah.
But
And I'm not saying it's going to be tomorrow. It could be 10 years from now. I don't give a fuck when, but I want to just keep
listen, you're gonna like
going.
if you keep doing it, you'll get better. Like
Yeah.
and
I
I'm
feel
never
like the
saying
podcast
never
helps
saying
that too.
you're never gonna be maybe I don't know if either of us ever be great, but we'll get better if we keep doing it. Like you won't
If
you
I
don't
can
go
fill
backwards.
100 seats, sweet.
You don't go backwards, dude. What am I? Dude, it'd be great if we get enough like traction on this show that we could do a tour, like a little tour.
Yeah, we not a lot of flying, but we would
Driving
definitely-
separately because I couldn't handle you for that long. So, but
Oh, you could handle me. Plus
Kidding.
the GoPros that I put in my car, that'd be fun. We just start live streaming. Like Tim's mad at me, guys. I don't know why, but he's just mad. It's because you keep saying this, right? We'll see you in Poughkeepsie. Fucking-
yeah, well, like what the you are you garbage guys are doing like that. Like
Yeah.
that would be pretty sweet. Yeah,
yes.
you can
Yeah,
do with
we
like a
just-
show that's stand up and a little like fuck around or whatever half show and.
Yeah, dude. That's the
Although I
thing.
think the gym tour would be hilarious too. I think the MMA gym tour would be hilarious.
Bro, that to me that would be like the first thing we should do.
I don't think
Is
anyone
like-
would be into it. What if we were just like, hey, guys, there's a comedy show after training? Like, we don't fucking care about that. What are we talking about?
Well, I'd hope that like fucking civilians came as well. That way, like
Yeah,
it
that
could
too.
also help the gym itself, where we could like, advertise the fact. Hey guys, talk to that guy if you're interested and you haven't like ever been here before. That kind of doing that kind of stuff would actually help gyms and us because the word would get out. Like, oh, these guys aren't too crazy. They wait till the kids leave, and then whoever wants to stay, and then they have people. So, and give the gym a little bit of a cut too.
Well, listen, I think we have we'll call them pilots. We'd have 2 pilots shows to do that I think we could probably book right now if we wanted to.
Probably.
At
I'm
Rev and
almost
250.
guaranteeing one of them.
Yeah, same thing with 250.
We should, and we do it on the boxing ring at the one I would do because I think that'd be awesome. Be on the canvas of a fucking boxing.
They
ring at the
rearrange
edge
the
of it.
place all the time, so I don't
We'd
know.
Figure it
but
out.
Yeah, we figure it out.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah,
stand on the
I
steps
think
of the
that'd be fun.
cage. How about we all just sit Indian style, crisscross applesauce, in the cage.
That would be amazing.
Put the PA in the cage. We'll probably need get a little PA though.
Or a live podcast that way. We're just sitting on the wall of a cage and we've got like camera people
That'd be kind of fun.
like reacting to what we're saying.
But I now if we did it here, I'd bring somebody with us. Like I'd bring like I don't know whoever I thought would be good. Like it'd be you, me, and then somebody else.
Yeah. You close, I middle, and then
Oh, I was gonna do the opposite. I was gonna have a headliner and then like you host and then I'll middle.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually. That's because I can do it. That's the one thing that I've become too in comedy that I think is like I've become a good. Let me use the word good host, not a great host.
I used to
but
be
I
a
can
great
do
host.
the
I think
job.
now I'm a good host, but I used to be when I was doing it all the time. I was really good at it. I think. But it's not an easy thing to do, man. And and if you're good at it, dude, that's not one of the ways to be
fantastic, and I
one,
don't.
well,
yeah,
one of the
I'm
ways to be a great
inconsistent.
host is to know whose show it is. You know, to know that
Yeah,
you're not the guy. You know, your job is to help make the show collectively
Mhm.
good
yeah,
as best you can, right?
Yeah.
So if you're eating shit, you got to like, man, what do I do to get these guys into it
yeah.
before the next, and then you just like give it up for the bartender, whatever you have to do,
Yeah, just keep them clapping. That's
Right.
The
You,
train
you know what?
seals.
In that situation, and I rarely say this, I would even be into hack shit if you were really eating it. And you're like, how do I get these people back in?
Yeah,
And you're just like, I'm gonna do a fucking street joke to get these people. Listen, your job is to make the show good.
And
Now, if you're killing it, that's different, man. That's different. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
But like when I was doing the Buzzman shows, that was hard because sometimes there'd be new people I'd have, and like I would try to always do my best to have the best possible situation for the next comic. So somebody would do good, and then somebody bombs, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do like 2 minutes or something or whatever to try to get them back before the next person goes on. So
yeah. And that's what you got to do. Like that's it, the thing I was always taught the one that really worked for me was you're basically it's your house, it's your living room. Talk to them like they're at a party. Like you're the host of the party, you're fucking with people, but you're also telling jokes and you're doing this and you're saying like, "Hey, the food's over there." Like that kind of stuff is what you got to do, and it worked. Shout out to Mike Merck for that, man. He really got my confidence.
My analogy that I use, and I tell other people this analogy, and you're like, yeah, that's a good analogy, is that you're like a traditional point guard. You're like a John Stockton, right? Like you want the team to win.
Of a basketball guy.
Okay, I'm explaining it. Like you're a facilitator, right?
Okay.
You pass the ball to the scorers. Like, listen, if need be, if you're open, you'll score 20 points one game. If you're open and you got a hot hand, you take your shots, right? But really, you're playing defense, right? You're trying to set everybody up, give them the best position to score so your team can win the game.
Yeah.
That's what I try to say. Yeah. I mean, there's time John Stockton will score 20 points sometimes, but a lot of times he has like 20 assists, right? And Karl Malone has 30 points, right? So like that's
it's the same
like
thing
that.
as like a good guy, a good forward in hockey. Some nights you're just dishing them out, and then do the assists, and like you said, oh shit, I got a hat trick. Like, oh no, I got this to go on now. Like
that happens sometimes. Yeah, that happens sometimes too. Sometimes you'll score 20.
I get that. That's a good analogy actually for that.
Yeah, I've told that to a lot of people, and they're like, "That is a good analogy." David Horning is that his name? I told that to him, and he's like, "Yeah, that's a really good analogy."
Yeah, Horning's great.
That's why I tell people I need to get him. Man, I need to get a date for the fucking comedy show down here because I want to do one before it gets warm. Yeah, I need to go. I have to go in. But yeah, that's always what I say. Because sometimes, if you don't have the hot hand, you're like, you got to give it to the guys that do have the hot hand, right? And but you got to give them the ball in the spots where they can score, right?
Yeah.
So that's anyway, I'm proud of that analogy because I think it's a perfect analogy. If you know anything about basketball, it's a good analogy.
It's amazing. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that's a great way to put that.
That's why I tell I'll tell that to like young guys, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Never mind, whatever." But I remember, I was at the Funny Stop. I was talking about his shows, the secret shows he does, whatever they're called, Secret Society.
Yeah, Secret Society.
And we're talking about hosting. I'm like, I never say that I'm a great comedian, but I will say I'm really good. I can host. That's the only thing I like really positive. Well, however, I will say I don't suck. I will say that.
I will say I'm okay.
I'll say I don't suck, and I could host anything. There's a hosted like charity events and random shit, and I can do that.
Do you know my favorite? Favorite
the
thing?
biggest thing about hosting is just knowing what your role is. Anyway, what? Go ahead.
I was about to say, when it comes to like us as comedians, one thing I love the most, believe it or not, is trying to explain what we do to civilians and us be like, yeah, I really don't, I don't have many things as a comedian, but I'm good at this. And then they're like, why are you doing it? And I'm like, because it's a fucking addiction. Like there's something about it that keeps me going back.
What's your hobby, right? Well, I like to play rec basketball. Are you LeBron James? No, not at all. I'm not really even any good. But you keep playing? Well, yeah, because same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think the difference is though, you're probably not going to get much better as you get older with rec basketball.
No.
Comedy you can. So
yes. I'm starting to actually tell stories now that are I don't know. If you know
I love storytelling. The only problem that hurts is when you're only getting 5 minutes. You're like, can I do a 5-minute story? I mean, that's like with the fucking van joke that I've been doing for longer than I like to admit. It started out like 3 minutes, and now it's like 140, I think.
I have one joke that's a bad date story that I've condensed into like 2 minutes, which is a story where a girl told me she had herpes, and I get indignant more about the fact that I dropped a gift card after finding this shit out. Like, that kind of like, and the way I sell it is just like I like it a lot. Where it's like I know a fucking, because you'll have some people go in and you're like, I know a gift card. Like,
This is not what Aunt Sally had in mind when she bought this from the Dollar General.
no.
Who'd you get it from?
It was actually a free gift card from when I was a radio intern.
You could use that, but I think it would just be funny. Like one of your relatives bought you a gift card, and like this is not what they had in mind when they bought.
I'm thinking about changing that. Like my Aunt Dorothy buying this for me for Christmas. She hasn't bought me gifts in years. I have to waste it on her.
That wasn't in the card. Don't spend it all on one place on a whore.
Yeah, I don't really go into like detail. I just admit to taking her home afterwards, and then I'm like, yeah, and the lice and cleaning that chair the next day was a fucking bitch. I get shit with it, just like totally a shithead with it.
Gross.
Cause you just gotta be an asshole. If you're gonna go full asshole, you're gonna commit. It's what who's the one comedian? Oh,
I need to work on my Tourette shit because I have a joke that I think is half-ass I've been doing forever that I need to fucking fix, and I never have.
Yeah, which one? What's the premise?
It's the if my friend took me to church one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I need to fix that. I think it's kind of corny. It works,
Okay.
but I need to fix it.
Yeah, I'm tweaking. I'm just trying.
And I've been doing it for a while, and every time I do it, I'm like, fuck this joke. But a lot of my Tourette stuff, I need to fucking clean up. A lot of it. Sometimes, like, I'm having issues with even my cool Tourette's thing. It's not getting the last it used to, and I got to figure out what's wrong with it.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And I've never smoothly transitioned into it. I've been opening with the fat shit. Even though I consider that new stuff, although I've been doing it a couple of years, because I haven't been doing it that much, right? So,
yeah,
like the mattress bit, I love the mattress bit, and the bit about my debit card getting shut off. I think that's funny too. And my favorite opener, I've been using it as an opener, but I can only use it in like Northeast Ohio, and not even Cleveland. Like if you live like in Akron, like if you live in this area and you get on the scale and you see your area code, it's a problem. Like fuck, I need to move to Cleveland quick. Yeah,
I like that joke. So,
but
nothing.
I need to do.
My brain's not working, Tim.
Neither is mine. It's fine. We're all mumbling. It's fine. The week I come in to watch Alan's Dogs, I will definitely. Well, I'm at the Funny Stop, but I'll definitely I'll probably be at LVT. I don't almost guarantee it that Wednesday.
Good. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll come and hang out.
I'll probably try to get on Bill's show too. Is he still doing Wednesday?
Yeah.
All right, I'll try to get on that one, and then I don't know. Is there a Tuesday?
Not really. I don't know any Judd's over like in Cleveland. But we're doing the show, Tim. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, I know. You're right. I forgot.
Like, God damn it, Tim.
No, you're right. No, you're right. I'll do. No, you're right. I'll be doing the podcast.
Abandons me.
No, you're right. I'll do the podcast that day.
Mean bastard.
Then, well,
we should do a 2-camera
Thursday.
shoot.
Thursday, I'm gonna be at the Funny Stuff, I guess. So
we should do a 2-camera shoot on that day.
What day?
At Alan's house, 2-camera shoot.
You're not allowed at Alan's house, Ray.
Why?
Okay, I can't have fucking strangers over at Alan's house.
Ask him if I can come over just for the podcast, and then I'm gonna clean up and leave.
You have to ask him.
Okay. I will absolutely ask him and be like, "Hey, can I come over for like 4 hours? I'm not gonna stay the night or anything."
Forget he doesn't know you that well, Ray. You gotta know that. You know.
Yeah, but you know what? Just because some of your mom's jewelry just disappeared after my sticky fingers were
That's
there, doesn't
that's
mean
not the problem. The beer thing at the MMA show is the problem.
I know, and I'm still trying to make it up to him. I owe him.
He brought it up yesterday.
I owe him a beer, and
I'm like,
I'm
isn't
willing
that
to
forgivable
buy
of
him
all
many
things?
beers. I will buy him beer. I don't care. Show up to LVT one night, Alan. I will buy you plenty of $2 beers that are beers of the month because
Did
that's
I tell
what
you
I
that
drink
he and
there.
his wife went to LVT one night? Just like, okay, we're
Yeah.
going out. Did I tell you that?
Okay. No.
They're like, we're never going back.
Why?
Because it's not like they don't mind a hole. They don't mind a hole in the wall, but like they like a hole in a wall. Like this place Mars Bar, he likes because they have food. Like LVT doesn't have food, and they don't have like a good selection of shit.
What? They have food?
LVT has food.
Yes.
All right, well they didn't eat there, but
Okay, but they have food there that's actually pretty fucking good.
is
They have a
it?
$7 burger that will make you come. I'm gonna order you one when you come up here.
All right, I'll eat a $7 burger.
It's yeah.
Well, he's told me about how good Mars Bar is. He's like, dude,
Mars
that
Bar's
place.
all right.
He's like, that place should not have as good food as it does.
Isn't that over by the barrel place or whatever?
I don't know, but it's right. It's
Something.
walking distance from where he lives.
Yeah, LVT has food and it's fucking tits.
Anyway, he
It's
went over
great
there
bar
and
food.
they did not enjoy themselves. So
Well, I'm sorry.
I think it's because they didn't have anything. Like they probably asked for like a bunch of bourbons and they're like, we don't have. You have Jim Beam, like that's.
Yeah, it's a basic bitch bar. We're not gonna like that. Whatever.
Dude, how hard is it to
Snob.
buy a $40 bottle of something and charge 10 times the amount? It's not.
No,
It's not hard.
no.
Anyway, but we're going to this
Snooze.
Char bourbon bar that has like $20 drinks. So
God,
I'll be getting a
every one
burger
of us,
probably.
Every person I know is just like, we need to spend money. I want fucking just to have a good time
Well,
and drink.
listen, I listen. Well, I have that. That's the Jim Beam. That's what I do. But I
get
do
that,
like
but,
bourbon,
like,
and I do
restaurants, I don't care.
I do like nicer bourbons. I do like a good old fashioned. However, I have learned that I can only drink like 2 old fashions before my body's like too much sugar, bro. Too much sugar.
That's how I puked last Saturday or last Friday
What?
because I drank too many Jim Beams. I had.
What were you drinking?
I had like 6 Jim Beams and Cokes.
Gotta do diet, bro.
Yeah, probably. They didn't
Dude,
have
I-
Coke Zero. I was
They
actually
never have
gonna
Coke
show
Zero.
you.
I never even ask.
I was gonna like take pictures and be like, Jim Beam #1 for you.
Hey, man, it's not a bad bar drink. All right.
Yeah. There was,
And some bars cheap. Some bars it's like $4.
yeah. That's why I like them. I think they were
Yeah.
like 7. I want to say I took $60 out of the bank. I spent all 60.
Wait, where were you? Grog Shop?
This place called the Tree Lawn Music Hall in Waterloo District. It's like right by the Beachland Ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's literally just down the street the opposite way from the Beachland.
Well,
And it's
I will say this right
old
now.
theater, dude. It's
That's
fucking
cool.
tits. It's fucking
That's cool.
awesome. I want to maybe film a special there if I was to ever get to that level because it's just beautiful. It's an old theater. Like there's pillars and all kind. It's like white everywhere, and it's fucking like the stage is beautiful. Like everything is cool about that place. Like all I kept thinking was like this place would be great for a comedy show. This place would be awesome for a fucking comedy show, dude. Like for real. It'd be so good.
That's cool. I will. Like the week I'm watching Alan's Dogs is the week before the 10-year show, but I'll probably. I mean, even if Alan doesn't want to go to that, I'll probably go to that either way. I mean, $25, 10 years, dude. I fucking love 10 years. So
I'd be down for the one song I know.
Wasteland.
Makes me cry, Tim. Makes me
Why?
cry. I'm man enough to admit that song makes me tear up.
It's a beautiful song.
It is.
What's it
It's one
about?
of the most. It's about these newcomers here. See how
That's
I
when
did
the
that?
singer had dreadlocks.
Oh, he doesn't anymore?
No, he hasn't for a long time.
Aw.
I never saw him with dreadlocks, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
dude, that song is just hauntingly good. If you've never seen
All
the
their
song-
stuff is all their songs are like that. They're haunting, but they're good.
Yeah.
And he's a singer that only he sounds like him. And if you're like, I don't like his voice, so you're not gonna like any of his music. That's fine, because he's definitely different than a lot of people. He doesn't have like one of those kind of voices. It's different.
It's sort of like Maynard from
a little bit. It's
Tool,
oh yeah, or like Evans Blue. It's like that kind
Evans
of.
Blue. Yeah.
It's that. It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty. He doesn't do a lot of
Flashy.
distortion. And he pronounces words like he pronounces words. It's real like nostrily. But it's good. It's really good. And that band's the thing is that band keeps bringing it up. Like every time I see their hear the new shit, I'm like, dude, it's all good.
I
My
stopped
favorite song
following
is
after
probably
Wasteland.
"Fix Me," which is the second or third album, I think.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I've done that. Have you ever done that? Like gone to
What?
see somebody that you only know like one song of theirs, like by heart?
When I saw 2007, one of the most fun shows I ever went to, it was Breaking Benjamin, Seether, and Skillet. And the only Skillet song I ever heard was what was on the radio at the time. It was was like a pop ballad they had. And I never heard any of their other stuff at the time. So I'm like, dude, these guys are gonna fucking suck. And they did not suck. They were fucking awesome.
Fucking
And-
mind blown when I saw
Yeah.
them live in 2010, dude. Like it was
Skillet goes hard.
so good. I skipped Papa Roach to see Skillet at Rock on the Range. Like, I want to really deal with that.
I would too. I would too. I mean, because at the time I really only heard one song, but we were all like Andrew Law was there with me. Forget who else. I think Ben White might have
I knew
been. Anyway,
Monster. I knew
yeah,
whatever was on that.
I only it was called "Older I Get." That was the only song I knew.
Really?
Yeah, because it was on pop radio at the time.
Okay.
It was a ballad. It was like a pop ballad song they had, and I did play it, but then they had like Rebirthing and shit like that, and Whisper in the Dark, and you're like, fuck, this band's sweet. Like, I had no idea how good they were. Yeah, that was a great show, dude. Breaking Benjamin and Seether, that was sweet. And Breaking Benjamin's one of my top 5 favorite bands that I've only seen them one time.
I've seen Seether, I think a couple. What the?
I've seen
hell?
Seether 3 times.
Yeah,
And,
3 times.
dude,
Yeah,
I
I've
was
seen them
talking
3
with-
times.
You know who's a big Seether fan? Tim Wolf.
Really?
Yeah, so we were talking like, dude, next time Seether comes in town, we need to fucking see Seether.
I will go with you guys to that show, and I'm gonna next time I see Tim, which will probably be Wednesday. I will talk to him and be like, dude, you're a Seether fan? Oh my!
He loves Seether.
I fucking love me some Seether, bro.
Seether's good, man. I will fight people on Seether too. Seether's good.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
Dude, you know what? I literally just learned this term and I fucking hate it.
what?
Butt rock?
Yeah, I've heard the term.
Dude, I fucking hate it. It's such a fucking stupid. You look up the definition. Hold on, I'll look up the definition right now. And like the definition
It was
pisses me off.
It was like 80s or 90s.
No,
butt
it's
rock or-
like Breaking Benjamin, Seether, 3 Days Grace, all those bands are butt rock.
What?
Yeah.
Squeeze me?
I know. Butt rock. Hold on. Hold on. Let me look at definition. Definition. That's what I want. Definition. I'm having fun. You having fun? All right, good.
Yeah, I'm having a blast.
Okay. A style of hard rock and heavy metal music that is watered down both musically and lyrically to garner maximum radio play and mainstream acceptance. And the bands they put in this fucking category is not the case.
No.
I'm like, what is watered down about Breaking Benjamin? Tell me what's watered down about watered down compared to what? Deathcore? Like compared to what?
I don't know.
Now, if you say like I don't know, Nickelback maybe. Okay, Nickelback does that, but not all these bands you're saying do that. Not all those bands. And George Comer, who've had in the show, and I like. Did you see the video he made? He made a video about the incarceration lineup, and he talked about butt rock. And he talked about how a lot of the main bands were butt rock bands,
Okay.
which just not with them on that. I just
I
don't
mean,
I don't.
I have a saying that I tell so many people, which is, this is the United States of America. You, as a citizen of it, have a First Amendment right to be fucking wrong about what you're talking about. It's okay.
Of course. Dude, why do you think you and I are still friends? Because of that reason right there.
Exactly. I exercise
Ray's
my
allowed
First
to
Amendment
be
right
as
a lot.
wrong as he wants.
Exactly. Yeah. Whatever.
That's what that's how I defend you too. Ray's allowed to be wrong as much as he wants.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely. I'm allowed
but
to have my opinions on shit. Whatever. I'll still hang with you.
like I mean, listen, there are bands that are like that. Like, okay, Hinder. Okay. Dude, my favorite example of that, and I actually kind of like the band. My favorite example of that is Theory of a Dead Man, because Theory of a Dead Man will change their style of music every album to try to be a hit. And it's actually like so much so that it's kind of endearing. Like they sell out so hard that I kind of respect it.
Hey, man. No, Tim. They didn't sell out. They bought in.
They bought in. Yes, that too. But dude,
I was just
they're like the
hoping for
king
that
of the
callback.
novelty song too. Like they're like they just try to make money, and it's actually, like I said, it's kind of endearing.
They're called
and
artists
they have
for a
songs that I do
fucking
like.
reason.
They do have songs that I like. So, So Happy is a good song. Like I've seen them live. They're a good band. Them is a good band, but they like you hear the new stuff like that. They're just trying to make hits, and they do it though. It works. But they don't.
So
No,
Happy
even
song, the one that's
Nickelback doesn't do it the way Theory of a Dead Man does. They even try to change their name to Theory.
Did they?
Well, you see posters now, it just says Theory.
Ugh.
The Theory of a Dead Man, and I think they're a good band, and their singer's a good singer, and they have good songs. They're like pop rock, but the thing is, they definitely, and they're great at novelty songs, like the song that's like Bad Girlfriend, which is just there's no innuendo, you know what it's about, and it's like I call it a novelty song, right? Like, and I Hate My Life is another one.
Yeah.
The Bitch Is Back, that's one too. Like, yeah, they're catchy songs. They're just like, yeah, this song's just about a fucking bitch. All right, trouble with girls down the road, you know. But anyway, you tell me, like, what about Breaking Benjamin is watered down compared to what?
Oh, it's
That
like saying
pisses me off.
Chevelle's fucking watered down. Like Chevelle, one of the greatest bands of the
No.
2000s.
What is Chevelle? And you know what? Chevelle 1,000 times could have watered down their music to get on pop radio. They've never done it. They don't have any song I've ever heard on Top 40 radio. Breaking Benjamin, I've heard like one or two, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, they
Back
stopped
in the
playing
day.
Chevelle for some reason. I really don't know. Like 92.3 used to play him a lot.
None of the stations by me, the rock station, 106.9, barely plays anything new anymore. They used to a little bit. They don't anymore. I don't even know if they play Breaking Benjamin anymore. It's
MMS
basically
will play like Breaking Benjamin every once in a while if I'm like, if my phone is busted or fucking charging.
there's a good when I used to drive down to Columbus towards Allen's, there's a station in Newark called The Lick, and it had a
106.9.
106.9 is the
Lick.
one in Canton. No, I think it's 106.5. The Lick. Anyway,
They missed a good marketing opportunity.
it had. But they play new rock a lot, and then I'm like,
Okay.
dude, none of the stations by me, and that's in this area, have ever played new
Because
rock.
we're
None of
stuck
them,
in the 80s, Tim. We're stuck
I
in
know.
the 80s.
dude. And when I was in high school, they played the same shit they play today. Like they're supposed to be the new rock station ish, but they're basically O&E.
Yeah.
But at least O&E that's what they like. Dude, we're playing the same
Or
70 songs for all time.
98.5, same thing. They'll fucking play Warren Zevon on Halloween, and that's pretty much it. They'll do Werewolves of London and call it a day.
I heard. Well, I keep talking about it, and I need to do it. I need to get with this local radio station here and tell them I want to learn how to do radio because it's a teaching station and it's nonprofit. And I'm gonna tell them I want to do a 21st century metal show, not metal show, rock show, just once a week, however many hours, and I just want to do stuff that came out after 2001. That's it.
I mean, I'm gonna be your only caller and be like, "Can you play Breaking Benjamin, Diary of Jane, please.
We've
You
already
got
played it
it.
8
How-
times tonight. But the person they do a rock show from like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. on weekdays. But I think one guy programs it, and every once in a while he'll throw something new in, but not often. But it's pretty random and a lot of old stuff. But it's the only time he'll play Excitable Boy a lot. I've heard that a couple times on there.
Good God, really? On radio?
Yeah,
What the fuck, man?
is that
That'd
weird?
be jarring. I love that song.
I
but,
heard
like, it'd be jarring to hear it on the radio.
Right.
Like, oh fuck,
right,
no.
and I think
turn
I've
it
told
off.
I've told you I've also heard that this guy play back to back Fozzy and Real American.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck,
yeah.
he's one of you.
Hey, you leave Rick Derringer alone, man. Rick Derringer's a goddamn legend.
And Fozzy.
Well, everybody has a bad side. Every rocker has a soft side, and if you're a Jericho fan, you're pretty soft.
Well, I will say the song Judas isn't a bad song. It's just he can't sing it live. I've seen that.
Dude.
It's just super produced, but it's not a bad
Yeah.
song.
And you know what's really bad about it too? Is
That he walks out to it. That's kind of hilarious.
AEW fans will sing his fucking song after it stops.
That's funny.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Come in. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm allergic to mediocrity. Oh.
What was the apparently Paul Walt? You know who Paul Walter Hauser is? The actor.
I'm looking him up now.
Okay. He is apparently, it's not surprising that he's a giant pro wrestling fan, and it's not surprising because he looks like the typical pro wrestling
he
fan.
did something at AEW.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
recently.
I heard that. Like when he won the Golden Globe last year, and when he won it,
Yeah.
he like went in and did a whole thing, and yeah, I was hearing him talk
Yeah.
about that, and apparently he said that like they didn't really give him. They just told him to go in and like talk shit. And they didn't tell him anything else, and they didn't tell him he slapped somebody. They didn't tell him to. He just did it.
Oh no.
And then was his name Jeff Jarrett hit him with a guitar?
Yeah.
And he's like, I had no idea he was gonna do that. He just did it.
Hey, you fuck around and find out, motherfucker.
Yeah, but he
like-
loved it. You know, he's a fan, so he loved
Yeah.
it.
But I mean, yeah, you can't really like, yeah, because Jared will lay that shit in. His dad was from the fucking. Like,
that's what he said. He's
old
like
school.
that was just Jeff Jarrett being Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, like,
And
that
apparently
was-
he stayed with DDP for like 7 weeks before he did that. What the show? If you haven't seen it, it's on Apple Plus. It's called Blackbird. He's fucking fantastic in it, and he's what he won the Golden Globe for. And he lost like 40 pounds for it, and he went to DDP for it, and he stayed with him for like a month and a half.
Yeah, I want to actually get back on DDP yoga.
Dude,
I was doing
he
it for,
fucking
like, a
saved
hobby.
Butterbean's life, apparently.
Well, yeah, he's I mean, Fluffy, fucking same thing. Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias
Oh,
lost
yeah?
weight on DDP yoga. And they have
Well-
like meal plans and stuff that you can do on the apps and stuff.
Get me in his house, all right? Get me in DDP's house.
The accountability building or whatever it's called.
Yeah, get me there, and then I'll lose weight.
I mean, I would go with you. I'd
Dude,
commit
no,
to that.
send him a fucking like sob video. But dude, my friend, he's just fucking. He can't. I love him, and I'm
Can't
really
leave the
worried
house,
about him.
bro.
He doesn't. Yeah, he's on disability, which I get it. But he's not doing anything, and he's getting more and more depressed, and he keeps getting fatter and fatter. And like, I don't want him to die before we're fucking 40, man.
Watch,
You
he
know,
shows
say-
up at your fucking. Watch, he shows up at your door and never leaves.
Dude, that'd be great. That's what I need, dude. I need that fucking DDP and cameras in my face to be like, fuck.
I come down for a live stream and we have DDP as like the fucking guest for a watch along. We'd break the internet.
Well, I still need Pat Militich's number.
Oh yeah.
The day I was gonna text him, you wouldn't give me his number
Yeah.
because I had 2 drinks.
Well, yeah, because you said drunk Tim, and I'm like, no, not drunk.
Then I
Tim.
told you I was joking. Then I'm like, I had two drinks. I was feeling in like I would have texted him that day. Yeah, send it to me, and then when next time I feel up to it, I'll text him.
Copy.
Not after 7 p.m. Now when you're drinking, Tim.
Yeah, no. No, that'd be okay. There you are.
No, that'd be actually kind of neat if he like came in like once a month to like fucking check up on me and shit.
Oh no, he'd probably just show up and be like, "All right, fat boy, you need to get out of the house first, and then we're gonna get you walking." And he's like, "Okay, dude."
We're gonna get you on a red wine diet.
It's a lot of yoga. He's just torturing you with like yoga all day. You're fat. You're still fat, but you're flexible as fuck.
I want to have Pat on more.
Really?
Why wouldn't I? He's an interesting dude. That's why.
He is.
And because really, I don't have. I mean, MMA stuff. I don't know. We'll talk to him about all the things we think about. But like, really, I just want. He's. I don't like necessarily agree with all the things he's into, but he's interesting.
Yeah.
And he's fun to talk to, and he's obviously good at speaking and good at interviews. Yeah. So you just kind of let him go, and like, what is he into? It might be nothing about anything, but it will be interesting to me. You know, I mean, he sells this soil shit, which I was kind of gonna get for the weed plants.
Do it.
Eric's like, no, you get this shit. I'm like, yeah, but I kind of want to get Pat Malatich's shit.
Yeah, why not? What a better way to actually do a test. Just grow fucking weed with it. All of a sudden, it's like super buds.
Dude, that guy can sell anything. Although I did look at his new vitamin he's selling, and it doesn't look like there's anything in it.
I don't know.
Now, the last thing I liked, but it was too expensive to take all the time. I actually have some left. It helped a lot with like my heartburn and shit. Like I would take it all the time if I could afford it, but it was expensive. So
yeah, well, we do have a donation link down below. You can help Tim get stuff.
Help Tim get his vitamins. No, dude. Apparently, I just found out that I've been taking only half of Alpha Brain. Apparently, you're supposed to take 2 tablets a day. I've been taking it for a while, and I didn't know that.
I'd always take 2, always.
But you only get like 90 in a bottle, so it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's how they keep you buying, son.
So now that's twice as much. It's already expensive.
Yeah, I know. So I do the packets, actually. The packets lasted a long time. I got to buy new ones, actually, like the water ones. I was drinking those all the time, and actually was on my game for a while.
You guys wonder what Pat Militich's number is. It's 856-867-5309. Is Pat Militich's number 856-867-5309. Ask for Jenny. Womp, womp, womp.
Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
Fair. Fair. But I did it because I wanted you to worry for half a second that I was going to give out his real number.
I kind of did, to be honest.
That was the point.
At least the zip code. Although people can look that shit up, man. That's the problem.
I almost gave his real zip code because you could find that. That's not hard. But
yeah,
I didn't want to freak you out too much. I thought you were going to pull the mic on
me. I've been entrusted with something.
Dude, I mean, I know he's talked about it a lot, but I kind of want to talk to him about what's his name? Lee Murray. Lee Murray.
Guy.
Yeah. Lee Murray.
Nuts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's that, I know he's probably told the story 1,000 times, but the famous Tito Ortiz street fight in England.
Yeah.
When Lee Murray beat the fuck out of him, apparently. And Tito says, "Oh, that's not how it went down." And Pat's like, "No, that's not exactly how it went down."
Well, you have a witness in Pat Militich, and he's not that, but I've never seen Pat lie. Like, you can tell he's genuine in everything he really.
I mean, I'm sure he embellishes.
Well, but when it comes to like fights, I don't think
that.
Like,
yeah, I don't think he.
Yeah, no, that's something that he would not tell a lie on. If he saw somebody get their ass kicked, you're like, No, yeah, you got your balls knocked in, pal. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Take your L, bald boy. I saw a thing with him on my feed on YouTube. He was on like Fox News or whatever, and I'm like, oh, God.
Recently,
Yeah, within the last day and a half.
Pat.
No, Tito.
Oh, Tito. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, he got
That
robbed.
would be awesome.
He got robbed by like the Venezuelan mafia or some shit.
Did he?
Yeah, I saw a video. He
Wow.
apparently he didn't trust banks, so he had like hundreds of thousands of dollars in a safe in his floor, and they found out and they got it. And apparently they used a drone to like cut off his security system or something. I don't. You're getting smart, man.
I'm scared.
Yeah, they're getting smart.
I don't like it. I don't
And
like it at all.
And then he said that he was like, dude, I'm gonna fucking catch these guys, right? So he like went out for like 2 months trying to find these guys, and like no one didn't rob anybody for 2 months. And he's like, this is dumb. I need to stop doing it. He's like, the night I stopped, they robbed 3 people. It's like they were watching me the whole time.
That's fucked up, man.
It's crazy.
That's nuts.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, unless you're trying, which it probably was for tax reasons why he was carrying that much money. He says he doesn't trust banks, but it's probably for tax reasons, right?
Probably.
But you should probably, put your money in banks.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Because apparently his safe was like he had it cut out in his floor, and they got to it.
Fucking, I'm agreeing more and more every single day with Dana White when it comes to Tito Ortiz is a fucking idiot. Like,
That might be true, but dude, hey, listen, man, listen. I'm pro hiding your money. I am pro. All right, but it's not easy to do. But when you do that, it's very stealable. What?
You doing the Eastern European thing where you're
talking about
bury
like
things that bury like Folgers cans in your backyard.
Yes, I'm talking about like having large amounts of cash. Well, number one, I don't think you ever put that much cash in one safe.
No,
you got to have in multiple locations. And you know what's a really good place to put cash?
Fucking
safety deposit box.
Yeah.
Number one, that no one, legally, no one fucking looks at them. They're not allowed. And no one fucking steals safety deposit boxes. I mean, it's happened before, but it's very rare, right? It's very hard to steal a fucking safety deposit box. There's a movie with Jason Statham called The Bank Job. That was apparently a true story. Yeah, it's a true story, actually, which is crazy. They stole like people's sensitive information and shit like that. Like it wasn't the money that like was the. Yeah, apparently some of them got away because they got new passports and shit because they had sensitive information on people. They took out of safety deposit boxes. I don't know. It's crazy. Christ. Yeah, it's kind of like that movie, that Spike Lee movie, Inside Man. No, Inside Man with Clive Owen and Denzel Washington.
I've never seen it. I'll admit that.
Christopher Plummer. Oh, it's good. Spike Lee joint.
I'm aware, but I've not seen many Spike Lee movies post 95.
Well, they're not all like racial movies.
I just didn't have any interest in seeing any other fucking Spike Lee movies after the really, really good ones. Like
Inside Man's good. You'll like Inside Man.
Okay.
Old Boy with Josh Brolin is really good too. That's like a remake of like an Asian movie, I think. But yeah, that's good too. Watch that.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, that one didn't do like really good, commercially, but it's a good movie. So Old Boy, Inside Man, he got games good.
Yeah,
he got games good, and Black Klansman, it's good.
Yeah. I want to see Black Klansman still because I love the story. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's a crazy story.
For sure. You wanna get into these fights real quick?
Let's do that. I did make my pick, so let me find them. I forgot last week, but
let me do this. All right, so meh.
Well,
Muhammad
Tapology is different. Tapology is different.
Tap out what?
It's different now. They changed the site.
Oh, did they?
Well, I mean, it's good for them, but it's confusing now. All right, hold on. Where
Oh.
my picks? Where are my picks? No, not dismiss. UFC Fight Night.
Are you
Here we go.
okay? Do you need an adult?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
get you one soon.
All right. Where are we starting from?
Honestly, I wanted Muhammad Usman taking on Mick Parkin. I think Muhammad's gonna run right through him.
I haven't seen him really run through anyone. I really don't think Muhammad Usman is really that good. However, I am picking him to run right through him.
Nah.
I do have him picked TKO first round, and I'm going to keep that. But I wouldn't be surprised if eventually he's going to start getting beat by a lot of guys. I really don't think he's that good.
Mark Pickin looks like every guy who's like, I could have been a college football player.
I call Mark Pickin. That's pretty funny. Mick Parkin.
Or Mick Parkin.
Yeah. He probably did, dude. He probably played Mount Union, dude. He was an lineman for Mount Union.
Well, he's English, so he was on the rugby team.
Oh,
so
yeah.
He'd be like, I could play at the Nationals.
Dude, I like Andre Lima wearing his 8-year-old Halloween costume for this picture.
This he looks like he's about to tend to a field of tomatoes in that hat. Like it keeps the sun out of his like from burning his scalp kind of thing.
Dude, he looked like he went to Chi-Chi's on his birthday.
Yes. That is absolutely a Don Tequila birthday hat. That's
dude. That happened to me once when I was a kid. Like we went to Chi-Chi's on my birthday, and I wore a sombrero because I wish it probably is a picture somewhere. Like probably is a picture somewhere of me in a sombrero and Chi-Chi's.
Hold on. I need to check if that hat is significant.
Oh yeah, something we don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Not sure. Not really seeing anything. Just the Tapology thing. It might be like a thing in his, in Brazil, but in his part of Brazil.
Or he could be from a Halloween costume.
He plays pirate constantly.
Spirit Halloween, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's a $5 Spirit hat if I've ever seen one. Like, that's in the closeout bin after Halloween. Like,
Pay the lead in a pirate musical.
Yes. And then fucking Igor Savino. I mean, he just looks like every kid I wanted to punch in school. Like he looks like the annoying one that would get bullied and then like punch you for
which like my dad will sue you, like one of those.
Yeah, the kid who's no fun.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I have Lima by second round submission, I believe.
Okay.
What a name here.
Whoa, look at these two smoke shows though. This was put intentionally. Look at Daria.
She pays. Anyway, she put her glamour shot. That's
absolutely.
Those are the pictures you used to get in the 90s right after you got divorced. Like she that's a great
photo.
Yeah, that's a good pic. Dude,
I like
the other chick, dude, she looks like she plays a fucking, a villain with no lines in a DC comic movie.
Yes. This is Svetlana. Don't fuck
definitely
with
both hot, but in different ways.
Yes. Like shit. What's it? Montserrat. She looks like she gets a lot of mommy requests on her OnlyFans, and she obliges every time. Like absolute dom in the bedroom, submissive outside of the bed.
Yeah. $300 for her to grapple you in a Motel 6. Yeah.
What was that? Killer Sally or whatever.
Yeah. That's still a thing. That's still a thing. A lot of the bodybuilders still make money doing that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Hey, there's small guys that are willing to do it.
I mean, like, some of them probably do have sex with them, but not all of them do. You know what I mean? You know, that's okay. That's all right. That's it. Listen, man, they're gonna, you know, I mean, just OnlyFans is a thing. It's, you know, it's what it is. What it is.
Some people like it. Both of these could be OnlyFans photos. That's the scary part.
That's
Think
true.
about that.
I am interested to see what they. I haven't seen any other pictures of either of them. I don't remember what either of them look like. I'm curious to see what they look like in the cage, because that's like in the cage photo. That's like a, you know, that's a, yeah, it's a photo shoot photo.
I would not have said, to be honest, by the way, she's from Mexico. I would have thought this was like a broad from like
Brazil?
San Jose or.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she looks like some chick, like some surfer chick in San Jose. Like,
Body bath builder from Tempe.
yeah. She was born in Tempe and then was like, summer here. Like, I was not expecting to see Mexico underneath her, to be honest with you. She just doesn't have like that La Raza fucking like look to her. I don't know.
I have Daria. Oh my gosh, how is this?
I'm waiting for Bruce to say something. This
Dude,
is her UFC debut, by the way. She was with Aries for a little while.
I am too dyslexic to figure. There's too many consonants.
I know. I can't. My brain's shutting down looking at it.
Yakova.
Helizhakova.
Jelzhenjakova. Has to be at least 5 syllables. But I have her by decision.
They're ranking her as the #1 woman in the world, according to Tapology.
Well, that's not in a major promotion. Tapology only ranks people who aren't in major promotions.
Still.
Yeah.
#1 in the world.
Well, if anyone who's not in PFL or One or Ryzen or any of those.
I'm just saying, like, this is her UFC debut, and this broad better like.
Well,
slap.
this could. Well, I mean, they're both. I mean, she's and the other one's undefeated. This could be a good fight.
Yeah. And her last win was by decision against Vidal 5 months ago. All right. And she was with, I think that's Invicta. Believe. Oh yeah, let's see what.
Listen, this is actually good. This is the kind of skill you get from watching a lot of fights. Stephen Wynn.
Oh wait, hold on.
Stephen Wynn.
Is that Rufio?
Stephen Wynn.
Is that Rufio though? He looks like
What?
Rufio. Like post hook.
No.
What's significant about Steve Wynn?
No, it's that I can say his name correctly.
Oh. And then it's,
right? That's
Jaro
Win, right?
Ernest.
That's Win.
Yeah. Yun.
I have Win by first round TKO against Jarno Ernst, who's coming off 2 straight losses. This guy needs a win.
Wow, yeah.
He needs a win. And look, listen, this guy served me a coffee at Starbucks last Friday.
He does look like the kind of guy that would say he trains UFC.
Do you want extra foam? I train UFC.
Bro, do you even know what a leg triangle is, bro? I don't think you do. Here, let me show you.
Studied a lot of BJ Penn.
Yeah. I'm at beta male. It's almost alpha male, but we're getting.
And by the way, do you need any weed?
Yes. I do holistic medicine.
Yeah. Yeah, that Western medicine fucking kill you, bro. Yeah.
I do herbs and roots. Okay, I make them in teas and I drink them.
Yeah, my girlfriend's 17, but she'll be 18 next month.
He's the kind of guy who would be an anti-vaxxer. Like, this is the kind of guy who would be like, we don't know what they're putting in him, man. It could be something. It could be nothing. It could be a chip. But yeah, I'm picking Win just because I don't like how he looks. Something about him bothers me. I call it Machida face. Like, I didn't like Lyoto Machida as a fighter because like he just he just looked weird. I just didn't like the way he looked. It was weird. I went through a weird phase that way. Although Habib deserves everything he got, including that $2 million fine that he got from the athletic commission for the riot.
Next one, I have Johns by decision. Although I'm sure you'll pick Gibson because of his nickname. You stupid half a Steelers fan.
The jig is up, the noose is out.
If he doesn't come out to that song, that's bullshit. Number one, I hate him. I hate him if he doesn't come out to that song.
Yeah, if you don't hear "Oh my," or at least the jig is up, I'm gonna be like, dude, come on, you gotta throw sticks in there.
That's
we were
bullshit.
shitting, by the way, on fucking classic rock, like classic rock stations for a hot minute there.
Mm-hmm.
No contest against Dan Aguilera. Do you know that name?
What is it?
Arjuda? Arjuda?
Arguda? Something like that.
Vince Morales, he's coming off a loss to Brad Katona. Oh, is this the guy that Katona fought for?
It may have been.
Yeah, the finals or whatever.
Although,
or no, this
Katana-
might have been Katona's first fight.
He fought recently too. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
6 months ago. That was Ultimate Fighter. Was 6 months ago.
Okay. So that was
the Katona. That was a good fight.
In that awesome fucking fight.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Dude, for a tough final, that thing was fire. Like they both put their all in, but I'm gonna pick Johns just because. Honestly, he's probably not gonna come out to Renegade, so I'm gonna keep my hopes low, and we shall see. But I'm picking Mike Johns.
Dude, if Connor Watt doesn't come out to I'm Still Standing, I might be cool on him, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. He's got to at least have. He's coming in a disco outfit.
I mean, I get that he's like, well, maybe after a loss because I'm Still Standing. I'm like, yeah, but it's just a great song. So just come out. This should be your every time song.
Agreed.
Should be your Too Much Fun, like Shell Sonic came out to.
I love
Darren Singletary.
Still to this day. No, Daryl Worley.
Worley?
Yeah. Daryl Singletary. Isn't that a football player?
Maybe. Michael Singletary.
Ricardo Ramos and Juan Erosa. You like that accent?
Nope, not at all.
It's okay.
Not even a little bit. I have who do I have? I have Ramos by third round TKO.
Okay. Ramos lost to Jordan before he decided to have like a stroke in his last fight.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember the Charles Air Jordan catastrophe? That was like the shitty fight with the tall black guy.
I don't remember.
Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad. That hurt my feelings because I had high hopes for Jordan. I'm like, yeah, he's going to be a fucking world beater. And then he shits the bed.
How many people you think have screenshotted this picture of Erosa and then drawn like a little wiener right there?
We have a Discord, it's free to join. And if you want to make that picture, there it is, kids. There it is. Make sure to crop me out, because unless the dick's got to be pointing downward too.
I ain't never had too much fun. All right. Samurai Ghost, Trey Ogden. And bro, I think you fight like a samurai, but only if he was like dead for like 300 years. All right.
Oh my God. Look at this guy. Kurt Holabaugh? This guy looks like he just got out of a POW camp. Like, what the fuck? He's so tiny. But he could probably kick both of our asses. But he looks like he's been starved for 18 months.
100%. Dude, I like how he's wearing an I'm over 21 bracelet on his right wrist.
hey, you have to have those. That's how they know you're a fighter.
It'd be funny if someone came out with X's on their hands.
That would be great. If I ever did a weigh-in, I would do that. Be like, I have to have these on my hands because I'm not 21. I'm gonna go wash them off.
Dude, I had someone attempt to roll X's on my hands one time when I was in Texas because he's like, "Oh man, you're almost." I'm like, "I'm fucking 21." I had just turned 21, but he read it wrong, and he was like trying to. I'm like, "Dude," I'm like, "What are you doing?" I think he actually put a mark on him. Like, fucking give me the wristband, bro.
Yeah, that was a big dude. Yeah, a side thing. Dude, that was like a big day. Do you remember that day? Like your first 21 concert where you didn't have to get like the X's on your hands?
That might have been it. No, I don't think I'm not sure. I don't know.
Mine was flogging Molly. And I don't think I drank that. Or no, I did drink that night.
I don't remember ever getting the X's, honestly.
I did.
I just remember not getting the wristband. Like, that's different, right? But
Yeah, Peabody's
most places now, they do wristbands, not X's, right?
Yes. Let's say not 21 on them and shit.
Well, no, if you don't have a wristband, you're not over 21.
Oh, yeah.
Like when I went to Jurgles, you had to have a wristband if you were over 21. That's like most in fights, same way. Like most places, you have to have a wristband.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the wristband, you're not, you can't drink. So that's what most places do. But yeah, some places, some small bars would do fucking X's. Yeah. I don't know if I ever had it though.
I had it a few times.
X's on the back of her hands. Washed them in the bathroom to drink like the bands. You don't know that song? No.
Oh no, I missed 303 at Warped Tour in 2009 by like 10 minutes.
Oh no.
Yeah, they were playing that song. Well, no, they were playing that song as I was like walking down to Jacobs Pavilion, or not Jacobs Pavilion. What was the Time Warner Cable Amphitheater?
Mm-hmm.
It was a sad day, man. Fucking sad day.
I loved that song was a hit because it's just
You picking Trey Ogden?
I don't know. Hold on. I'm blocked out of my phone. I picked Hollow Baba Decision.
Okay. All right. I'm going to pick Ogden. Just to be
Halaba.
contrary. Louis
Pahulo?
something. Pahulo?
He looks like he was totally surprised that a photo shoot was happening.
Yes. They're like, hold your hands up.
And Padilla looks like this picture was taken just in a local park. That he just like goes to local parks and flexes so people can see how tough he is.
He's like, everybody at the beach is gonna know.
Well, that looks like an evergreen behind him, doesn't it? Like what was?
It does, yeah. It looks like he went to like just a local park wherever he was and went, you know what? This is the perfect place to strike a pose.
Yeah, Padilla is
Shirtless.
Mexican and Pahulo is Peruvian.
This is a battle, by the way, of the different shaped nipples.
Ah, yeah.
Because if you look at Padilla, tiny Conor McGregor nipples, like just tiniest of nipples. But like, if you look,
there's little pepperonis on a pizza that somehow they curl up when they cook them.
Yeah. Like
I hate
those.
I hate those
burnt
pepperonis.
ones.
Yeah,
I like
hate
the
those.
burnt ones.
Really,
Those are
I don't
good.
like those.
Yeah, and then Pajulo, like looks like some meaty boys on this fucking thing. Look at somebody takes like that time where you take like a Bic pen and put it on like a piece of wet paper or something, and it sort of like goes with the water. Like the ink goes with the water. That's
I think I know what you're trying to say.
Like watercolor nipple, almost.
I kind of get what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
Kinda.
it's like a smudge. It's not. It's fucking weird.
Billy Quarantillo.
Billy Q has been active on the IG, by the way. I've gotten a lot of fucking.
Billy
boy
Quarantine.
works.
What?
He works, man. Like his IG presence is insane.
Dude, you have to. Like I was thinking, we didn't talk about this with Hunter, but I feel like we need to get a specialist in the Route 250. Talk to those guys how to talk shit. We need to get Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. down to do a fucking seminar on how to cut a promo.
Yes, they need an edge to them.
That'd be an amazing thing, dude. Like,
They become the heels of Northeast Ohio MMA.
no, they're the opposite. Like they're like those three guys who are pro welterweights, Watt, Brogan, and Andrew. They're all like, super nice, super respectful, whatever. Like they don't talk shit. And I'm
That's what
like,
I'm saying. They all of a sudden
yeah, but I'm like,
become
do you
like
guys,
the heels?
you got? I mean, look, Andrew would have had more opportunities if he talked shit. Do you guys not want to fucking make some money in the sport?
Yeah. Apparently they do it for the love of the game, Tim. Not everything's about money, big money.
Well, listen,
Tim.
as long as you win, you can do that. But I told you, like the biggest star, this is the max out on how big you can be if you're just, yourself, super nice, everyday guy. Is Stipe. That's the max.
Yeah.
Other than that, you got to fucking talk some shit. Stipe never talks shit. Well, rarely.
No.
I mean, he'll respond to things, but he won't.
Yeah, he was very matter of fact and deadly. And that's
But luckily he won. But also, look, the UFC fucking hated him. Hate's a strong word, but they didn't love him. They never loved him. They loved that he was good, but they didn't love that they thought he was boring. And obviously that hurt him. That even hurt him, and he was the fucking baddest man on the planet for how long? And that hurt him.
5 years?
So, dude, we need to start fucking teaching classes at gyms. How to shit talking 101.
Promo classes?
Yes. We need to bring Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. in with us.
Oh
That'd
my
be perfect.
God. Tim, I hate you for giving me ideas.
Mhm.
Sketch. Opening. Bro Plata goes to a gym and goes, all right, guys, promo class. And everybody sits crisscross applesauce, as you just said, but it's Indian style.
It's Chris. 2024.
We just all of a sudden go, okay, this is how you, and then we slap a thing and it says talk shit. Talking shit.
We need an acronym for shit.
What?
I'll think of an acronym for the word shit. And shit stands for, I'll think of an acronym. Yeah. Tenaciously, intense and tenaciously.
Show heart, intense, and tenaciously.
Something like that. Yeah. I think something.
S stands for show. What does H stand for? Heart. That's right. Heart. Intensely and tenaciously.
That's actually pretty solid. Yeah. That's all it is, really. Yeah.
Yeah. What does it earn you, class? And you just kind of bend a ruler just to make it more fun. I think that.
Now, what is a roast?
Rev.
Coffee?
Yes.
No, not this time. No. Yes, but no.
Yes.
Point out their flaws.
You'll learn.
I need a volunteer. Bring somebody up and be like, okay, so you look like
commercial. No, it's now becoming a commercial where you can be like, learn such techniques as what find their flaws. That would be awesome. Have I told you?
Reading and hot reading by checking their Instagram and or Facebook pages.
I think I told you about my one sketch idea I really want to do, right?
Which one? You probably have.
The white privilege lawyer.
Don't
where well, no, here's the thing. The premise of the whole thing is I'm a white privilege lawyer, but I get people of color white privilege by going I can only give you 33%. I tried to look everywhere more. I tried, but I couldn't find it. I think that'd be hilarious.
It could be. I have Quarantillo by submission, second round.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Billy Q on this one. So, and that's
Simon by decision. The one I'm most interested in, I'm really interested in, is Shabazi and Dotson. Dotson is one of Matt Immortal Brown's guys from Columbus.
Yeah.
And Sabazian, I mean, did he look like he was like the next big thing, right? He was a fucking tragedy. Then prodigy, excuse me. Then he's lost 4 out of 5 or 3 out of 4 here.
Yeah, his last win. When was his last win here?
It's against
It's a year ago.
Dalcha like a Luigi Bomba.
Lost to Anthony Hernandez. Got TKO.
Gini Albula. Yeah.
Jack
Yeah.
Hermanson fucked him up.
Because, yeah, remember he fought Derek Brunson? He was like going to be the next big thing, and then Brunson crushed him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The Golden Boy is not looking so golden anymore.
I mean, he is a favorite, but Dotson's coming off a win. And also, I want Dobson to win.
By the way, I want Dobson to win for one reason and one reason only: his profile picture.
Also, wait, the fight before that, Peyton Talbot. I got to go down one. Sorry, I need to say this before we move on. Good fighter, I'm sure. Good fight. Is this his first fight in the UFC? No, it's not. No, he won his last one by submission. I think a tender series win. Oh no. Go back to the other photo. I want to see the other photo. Well, that one's not bad either, but the last photo. Okay.
He kind of looks like a young Bruce Leroy a little bit.
No, dude, I love this dude in High School Musical. He was fucking great.
Yeah.
Good fighter, but great
He
dude.
looks like a young Carlos Newton.
Under the name Corbin Blue, I believe is that guy. I believe that's who I'm thinking of from High School Musical.
I never saw High School Musical.
I believe Corbin Blue. I believe, dude, you need to see it. Smoke all of the weed, all of it, and watch High School Musical.
You're the one that goes to his own high school football games. I stay away from anything that was past me at a certain level, and High School Musical was that thing.
Soaring, flying.
Was it Zac Efron that was on High School Musical?
Yeah, it was funny. The first one they dubbed over his voice. They didn't let him sing in the first one.
Really?
Yeah, the other one he did, but not that one. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. Yeah, we're trying. Yeah, we're breaking free. We're breaking free. So I have Simon to win this game.
Simon?
Simon. And then I also have Dobson, and then we got Williams and Tafa. I feel like Williams is gonna beat the fuck out of him. Why do I have some mission? Fuck it. Yeah, okay, sure. You want to keep that? No, I'm gonna change that to TKO.
The which one is that?
Williams, Tafa.
Oh, okay.
The heavyweights here. The co-main event. The co-main event.
Did you not see, by the way, that the thing for AJ or for AJ Dobson, there's a NAF's corner pad right there.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm rooting for him because he fought in NAFs. So
yeah, when did he fight now? Is that an amateur photo?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna take a look. Take a look. I'm clicking on his name. Why is it not working? Click. Not working. Click. Still not working.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
Why is it not working when I click on his name?
2012.
Is that as an amateur? Dude, click on Nate Davies. That's funny. He fought Nate Davies. So Nate Davies is he's a pro welterweight now at 250. Hunter mentioned him last week.
Mm-hmm.
Could have just clicked on his name, but
oh no, I was going to the fight.
Click on Nate Davies. You should probably have Nate on. He's a pro welterweight at 250 as well. There he is. I believe that's it. On his name. On his name. There you go. You can do it.
Okay.
Okay, 0-1 is a pro.
I'd love to have him on.
Keep scrolling down here. Keep scrolling down here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's this? Up. I want to see the pro fight. It's like pulling teeth with you. Just scroll up. Scroll up. I want to see the pro fight. Keep scrolling up.
Oh,
there you go. All right, that was in December of
Charles
last year.
Payne?
He lost a decision at Cage Thunder 25. Okay.
Oh, that was the Canton fight.
Yes, it was. All right, then I have Williams over Tafa, and then I have Rose over Hebus and TKO in the third round. And I feel like Rose kind of needs to beat her ass to kind of like she wants to jump back up. I know she's a new weight class, but she wants to fight for a title there. She's gonna have a good showing.
Yeah, Rose, she's really got a thing is with her is sometimes she's hot, sometimes she's cold, man. We don't know what kind of Rose we're gonna get here, and hopefully we get her because I'm rooting for her. I mean, I'm rooting against your Bay here, but
No, I mean I'm completely fine with that. I want Rose to be Rose again.
yeah, I love the bald
although
head.
although I will say this, dude, if Hebus got a submission, that'd be awesome.
She's coming off 2 losses.
Who'd she lose?
Garza.
Yeah, what was the other one? I forget. That's right, Farrell. That's right. Yeah,
Farrell.
Dude, Farrell is that next week? Blanchfield Farrell?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be really good.
That'll be a fun one. But yeah, and then beat Luna.
Coming up, spinning wheel kick. That's right.
Yeah, that was.
He's coming off a win. So yeah, this is a good fight. I am. You know what? I don't really care who wins. I just want to be a good
fight.
fight.
See this fight.
But it would be great if he was submitted her.
Yeah, I want Rose to kind of drop her, like maybe second round.
Kick from Moroz.
Ooh, I've already done that one, but I would do it again.
No, we haven't done that one.
Yeah, we did. We did with.
No, I talked about how we didn't do it. We never did it. Yeah, because it was a co-main event, so we didn't do it. But yeah, that one's just sitting there. She wins by TKO knockout with a kick again.
Yes, be fucking awesome.
I have her by TKO in the third round, which this is a 5-round fight, right? So
yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, kiddies. Thank you for being here. Make sure to give us a share, subscribe. We'll be back Saturday.
Oh, Ray will be here Saturday. I won't probably.
Tim won't be here, but I will be here, so you can come enjoy my dulcet tones during the UFC Vegas 89 card coming up. Rose Namajunas, Amanda Ribas, and that's the end of our week for broadcasting normally. So we'll talk to you later, and we'll see you. The Kumite fam.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Oh, dude, who?